Hello, world.
Hello, world.
We are alive, in fact.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to fix myself so I'm smaller, yet more seeable. No one needs to see my nail tables,
Who's
right?
this? Why did we get a picture of this?
Okay. Welcome back to Descent into Avernus.
Are we live?
What?
Did we go live?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
Let's see.
I said I even did the countdown. You never pay attention to me, Daddy.
I got more food.
Senpai, notice me.
Notice me. I wasn't here.
You're always here in my heart, Max.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yes.
Spencer to Avernus. Yeah.
So, yes. Last time.
Oh, speaking of,
we
join the stream.
had- What?
Join the stream, everybody.
Last time we had rescued Kostiktikai, using various teleportation and a unique version of banishment. Having rescued him, we went back to Oleanthus, and he told us where the location of the Bloody Citadel is, but we do not have the key or password or whatever it may be to actually gain entrance to it. To do so, we had to begin on the Path of Devils. The Path of Devils began at a demon zapper.
Giant bug
literally-
zapper, but for demons.
Yes. With a unicorn set as the draw, and an earth genie, which was a Dow.
Wow.
Yes. A Dow protecting it. Turns out the Dow was not quite tricked, but made a deal that she regretted, and so she's willing to go back on that deal in order to help the characters, and if the characters can help her. You were sent on your way to the Bone Brambles, a forest made out of bloody bones filled with bone marrow, bony thorns and bony vines, and not a good place. Not a good place at all.
Unless you really like bones or being boned.
We were wandering through the maze for Red Ruth, because Red Ruth had some of the answers we seek.
Cat, for the love of God, do
God.
not climb into that. I will murder you, or you'll murder yourself.
Have new things in here. So JD, at some point, if you decide to use a new thing, I have it ready. And then Matt, we had your jelly and we had your skull, and now we have Jelly Skull.
Oh, did you actually make him? Everyone look at my cat's butt.
Joy.
Her name is Luna.
Max, what do you think of Barnabas's jelly body?
Where is he?
Yeah, we can't see him.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Oh, do I not have you on the right spot?
We're in the Bone Forest, if
Yeah,
you're
you should
showing
be on
us
the
some...
start. You should be on the start
I was
panel.
gonna say, I was.
Yeah. Full screen it.
Amazing! I love it!
God.
It actually fit. Fantastic.
He's so
I clicked away. Can you put it back up one more time so that I can see it more clearly? Jesus God.
Amazing. I love it so much. I still love that you kept the free pick on there, though.
Well, yeah, I can't remove a watermark. That's physically impossible.
No, it's not.
I mean,
How do
you
you
could just
remove-
delete the background with paint.net, but...
Well, no, but the free pix goes across its face as well. It goes across the body. The free
Yeah,
pix are
you
literally...
can eyedropper the colors, my love. You can
Oh, I
fill
have no
that
idea
in.
what you're talking about, but you can always teach me that later or something.
I'll teach
so-
you. I'll teach you real good.
Alright, so yes, Barnabas now has a jelly body. They can still separate into jelly and regular skull mode, but they can also form together like a Zord.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you know what it's kind of like? It's kind of like Gurren Lagann, where like one's the body.
Oh my god, it's exactly like Gurren.
That's a rather apt comparison. I like that.
It's the drill through the heaven.
God on high.
All right.
Wow, I can't believe I failed at adulting this hard, y'all.
What? Oh, you couldn't open
Oh
the...
no, you pierced it right through. That's the worst. Well, your only option is to cut off a corner now and drink it from the corner.
I would argue that's actually not the worst because it's at a level where the water can't get through, so you could probably excise it and try again. What
Your
is the
actual
worst
only option is to
where
commit
it just
ritual
will-
suicide.
Who the fuck just texted me? I just looked at my phone and a random number I've never seen before says it's upstairs in the freezer if you want it. What?
You're upstairs in the freezer.
You have an upstairs or an upstairs freezer.
I live in a one-floor apartment. I'm suddenly scared, y'all.
Go knock on your neighbor's door. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, I was more
So yes, we now rejoin the party in the bone
Don't make
bramble.
this up sick.
Ah, yes. And Wispa's in control.
Right after
Eve.
Eris absolutely, definitely just almost died.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Thank you. In the bone bramble, we found a dead drow, and as Azra was looking at the dead drow, Eris decided to look at one of her belongings, a bag. And as Eris reached her hand into the bag, Eris was swallowed because the bag was a bag of devouring.
So I'm going to correct you here because this was actually Azra had asked Eris to look at the journal first that the drow had, but Eris doesn't read Elvish or Undercommon. So instead, Azra took the journal and asked her to look through the bag, and then she
You
almost
set her
died.
up, homie.
In my defense, I was gonna look in the bag while she looked in the book, but she couldn't read the book, so Kyle set her up.
I mean, if things had worked out differently, Azra could have ended up inside the bag.
Oh, yeah. Azra might have made that check to get out of there, though.
Eris did survive.
I almost got eaten by a mimic on Saturday.
Incredible.
Actually bad.
If I remember correctly, I think the whole greater party was here. Azra and Eris are here,
Correct.
and Juniper, the Echo, is wandering through these tunnels down here.
Yes,
Okay.
I am below.
Okay. So Juniper had hit a point here where she could choose to go north or choose to go east. That's where that was. The party as a whole is up here. Oh, Chris, was Chris here the last time we played?
Nope.
No. Mm-mm.
So, Chris, when the party found out that you were called the captain by the pirates and, like, you were Captain Gallus and stuff, both Max and JD were like, no! It was so funny.
Yeah, we were not about that life.
I'm Captain Gallus. I mean, to be fair, Romeo would. That's for you guys to decide.
Azra would have
Yeah.
absolutely had some words about
Gonna
that.
be king of the pirates. Two campaigns in a row. Campaigns in a row.
It's kind of funny because Max, your camera is assuming Chris is part of the background, so sometimes it looks like he's like a headless horseman type deal.
Well, he's also wearing, like, gray, too. Yeah. That's funny. You don't exist.
It's much better if I change the background too. See, look at this. What's a Chris?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
'Cause he's also gray.
Camo bullcrap.
Oh my god. Jeez.
JD, for our purposes, when Eris comes out of the bag, she's unconscious, so that's why she's not here right now.
That makes sense.
So yeah, you guys let me know. Azra, if you want to just collect the belongings and meet back with the rest of the party.
Yeah, Azra's gonna pick Eris up and take what he can. He already gave the drow as good of a burial as he can. Are Chris and Max having a good time over there?
A little.
Dad, control your son.
Yes.
Yeah, fun. Hey.
And he's gonna go rejoin the rest of the party with what he can carry from the drow. He's also gonna take a length of rope that he has, and he's gonna tie the bag shut.
That's a good idea.
All right. After you indeed find the rest of the party back here.
Thus proving we need you in that campaign.
The party is there as normal. Gallus, you're here as well. You were just here the whole time. No question.
I feel like
I-
someone was also down here with me.
No, because you're not physically down there. It's just the echo. So I think everybody was staying with your body to guard your body while you were like.
I think only one person was staying with my body.
I know for a fact I was staying with your body. That's all I got for you.
Yeah. Because we kind of split up.
Ryder and Romeo were having a whole conversation before, so
Yeah.
they couldn't have gone
and Gallus
separately.
wasn't here, so I'm pretty sure you were both here.
Hmm.
I think
But,
that's
like,
also correct.
Your echo doesn't make noise. Juniper doesn't make noises as she floats, so it would be the best stealthy scout move.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell me then, Jess. When Juniper gets down to here, would you see the two ways and then return back, or would you press forward?
She would go forward because Wispa can see everything. So even if Juniper were to expire, she would still know what's up. So I would probably go north because I'd figure it would connect somewhere.
Suck.
And if the rest of the party back with Wispa's body wants to do anything, just let me know.
You went east. I said north.
Northeast.
What?
They're both north. I guess. Never mind. I was thinking that was west and this was northeast, but they're both northwest and northeast, so I will go the other way.
Well, you told me if I was down here, that if I was here when I saw the decisions, this would be north and this would be east.
Yes, I can see what you mean now, so that's why I'm undoing it.
Okay.
Just confusion on nomenclature, no big deal. And as you continue through, you do come upon something. You come across...
Oh, she looks like a fun time.
She looked like she had a fun time and now she's got a real bad hangover.
Oh no.
That looks like a wine drunk kind of hangover too. That ain't going.
Girl, get yourself an Advil and a Gatorade.
Fuck Gatorade. Get yourself an IV drip.
Some Pedialyte for sure.
That looks
She's
like one of those
clearly dehydrated. Look at all her veins popping out.
She would attack. She would attack Juniper.
That's rude of her.
Well, like I told you, wine drunk has to be.
Okay, is she going to do an attack roll?
Yeah. I just did it, but I don't know her modifier. I have to open up the.
In fairness, when I'm wine drunk, I also just start attacking people with my bare hands.
Amazing.
That's
my
a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
So Juniper would... Can she back away? She doesn't get opportunity attack, so...
Yes, you can just back away.
Yeah, she would kind of be like, well, fuck this. And, book it out of there. Because she's not really overly worried. She's just gonna go the other way.
Okay.
Or technically,
You can tell the rest of the party that you did find some kind of weird ghost.
I cannot until I come out of her.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, is it not like a familiar where you're blind and deafened, but you can still speak?
I think her whole consciousness is inside of Juniper.
Yeah.
Wild. Echo Knights are weird.
So, let's see. What does it say? You transfer your consciousness into your echo. You can see through its ears. During this time, you're deafened and blinded. You can sustain this effort for up to 10 minutes. and you can end it at any time. Requires no action. While your echo is being used in a way, it can be up to 1,000 feet from you without being destroyed. So,
So you find you get to another junction that can go north or go south.
Let's go north.
I want the rest of the party to feel left out, so if at any point you your character would rush in or do anything, just let me know. I don't want anybody to feel left out.
Nah, you're fine. This is just due compensation for me having Manavaka do scouting when I'm sending.
Okay. So we're gonna keep heading. The northern path turns and turns into also a southern path. That's like parallel to the other southern path you could have taken.
You just covered it up.
I don't know
again.
why. I don't know why it does it. It's got the eye. It doesn't have the cloud. Okay.
All right, let's keep trucking. Let's just make sure I don't get more than 1,000 feet away.
I don't think you could, because I don't think this map is even.
Okay.
I mean, it could be, but yeah, no, it's like not even 300 feet. Yeah.
Cool.
You're fine.
All right, you hit another one. You can go west, or you can go south.
Can you ping where I am on the map?
Yeah. I'll do you one better. I'll do a special ping.
I don't like you when you do that. I will go west.
You gotta fix this. Roll20's real good, but I don't know why it does that.
It doesn't necessarily do that to me, so I don't know.
Well, I can literally take screenshots where it has the little eyeball, because the idea is that it has
Kyle,
the eyeball
I'm
when
not
you're
saying I don't
clearing, and
believe
it has a
you.
cloud when
I'm saying it just does not happen to me.
Yeah, that's weird. Kind of a cross section, but you can tell that one side's a dead end, so I'm just gonna reveal it.
Okay, I would go to the section that's not a dead end.
Yeah, exactly. And we get to another one though. So you can go southwest towards here, or you can go north.
I'll go north. Just cover all my bases here.
And you find this person.
She's not red.
Looks pretty sick.
Hey, I killed one of those on Saturday.
Well, it's
Killed my
funny
friend.
because Red Ruth is not a red hag; she's a night hag, and so she's purple. And so
Incredible.
Is that the person we were looking for?
you don't know that.
No, but we were looking for Red Ruth.
Yeah, but you don't know this is Red Ruth. Kyle said something that now Jess knows that.
I understand.
Okay.
I just asked,
May I
is that the
say
person we're
this
looking
is a-
for?
This is a very not fun thing to fight. I'm just putting that out there.
We're not here to fight it.
Thank Christ.
Okay. So,
Tell me if you want to just. There were 1, 2, 3, at least 4 places you did not continue going that you could go, or you can just tell the party you found Red Ruth.
but I don't know it's Red Ruth. Does she do anything when
Yeah.
she sees me?
Oh yeah, she would see. She would see you. So let me see. I'll actually read you what happens when you see this. A cave-like hovel lies at the center of the maze. Hundreds of bones and body parts hang by twine from the entrance, and the ceiling is strung with garland made of bloody entrails. The air buzzes with flies. She is inside of her hut, so you don't see her, and she doesn't see you unless like you peeking through a window.
Well, if there's a hut, I would totally be like, the fuck is this?
Yeah, so you peeking through the hut and you see that. Can I have a stealth check?
Do I need to? I'm floating.
Yeah, no, but she could see you out of the corner of her eye, kind of a thing. So it's more about you. It's a visual thing.
Okay. So.
Just use your stealth. You don't have to use, and you don't have disadvantage. So just use your stealth flat.
Let's see. Normal roll. Oh, fun.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I don't really care anyways, so.
Yeah, but that also doesn't mean that she'll see you. She could roll bad on her perception.
Well, what's her passive perception? Is it a 7 or below?
Do monsters
Her
have...
wisdom is 2.
Do monsters have passive? Yes, they do have passive perception.
Everyone has
It
passive
would,
perception.
it would just be, most often it would just be their 10 plus their wisdom modifier, or minus in some cases.
Passive perception is a 16.
What?
She's
Yeah,
smart.
yeah, I don't think
See? You should have let me roll for it. She could have gotten a 1, a 2, a 3, but you got to just use passive perception.
Well, here's the thing: is I don't care if she sees me.
So she would...
And we're not coming to fight her. She could kill me, obviously, but at least then we'd know
Yeah.
that it was, you know,
So
to
yeah,
be
she'll
cautious.
she'll come to the door and she'll open it, and you'll get a closer look. She wears a dress made from stitched together bones. Strings of infants' skulls hang around her neck, and chatter nursery rhymes incessantly. And in different languages. So, like, there's an elf baby skull that sings in Elvish. There's a gnomish baby skull that sings in gnomish, etc., etc.
I have to kill this woman.
Yeah. I don't understand what you're talking about. Could you please sing a rhyme?
Well, yeah, like there's one, the one in common would be like, rock-a-bye baby in the treetop, wah, 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 and the wind blows, the cradle will rock, wah. And then like another one in like Elvish is like, London Bridge is falling down, fall. You know
So,
what I mean? Like,
canonically, Elvish is British in this world.
yes, 100%.
Got
There
it.
is a London that is a city of elves. Yes,
Cool.
yes.
Makes
And
Thank
so-
God I'm drow.
No, I should have changed the words. I didn't realize you'd make me sing nursery rhymes. I should have seen that coming. And so...
I'm like, do you know us at all?
By us, she means her.
Yeah. Yes. So the infant skulls are singing nursery rhymes.
That's fucked up.
So yeah. So she will be like, "Hello, I've foreseen you, but you must come yourself." And she snaps a finger, and Juniper goes away.
Do I die?
Yeah, Juniper dies.
Okay. So Wistful will go, and she'd look around, and is everyone back now, or is it just the two people who are with me?
I assume that Juniper's travels were happening concurrently with Azra and Eris investigating.
Mhm.
So I think that Azra and Eris probably just now getting back.
Okay. So you'd see her gasping and just be like, there appears to be something in the middle of this space that knows we're here. They said that we must be there ourselves. They seem to know what I am or what Juniper is. Also, something tried to attack Juniper, but Juniper, GTFO'd. So we should be careful. I can show you where it is. So we might want to take that out if we don't want something at our back. And then, she will bring Juniper back. Be like, Juniper, I'm sorry you had to die. Are you feeling okay? And I say Juniper would just kind of...
No, continue. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Juniper would just kind of pop up and she'd just give these, big wide eyes because she's never died before. And then she'll kind of, solemnly be like... And be, real fucking nervous.
No, we can't hear. We heard you just there, Max, but not before that.
You are like a whisper on the wind right now, Max.
Okay, I'm going to continue to try and fix this. So I won't be able to talk for a while. If something is addressed to me, it'll be in chat.
Okay,
Gotcha.
Were you trying to say anything?
Nothing of importance, really.
Okay.
Maybe a few jokes here and there, and then suddenly I was like, oh, wait a second. They can't hear me. So,
Yeah. We heard that perfectly, ironically.
It was really quiet, but it was clear.
So I think Azra walks up carrying Eris's still unconscious body, hears this conversation about Juniper apparently dying, and has, like, kind of a world-weary expression on his face. Is everything well here?
Everything's as well as it could be. There is something in the middle of this maze that knows we're here, says we must come in person, and, didn't maliciously kill Juniper, but kind of did kill her. Also, why is Eris unconscious?
We had a run-in with the property of a deceased drow in a dead end in that corner, impaled on vines. While investigating the drow's property, we realized that the bag she was carrying was one of evil intent, and he will gesture to the bag hanging from his shoulder. This bag tries to eat people. Don't go into it. Don't touch it.
Don't go into it.
That was definitely the first thing I thought of saying. I was like, wait, that's not something you normally do with a bag.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we heard that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. All right, I fixed it. Thank you for your patience.
No problem.
Eris was nearly consumed, and I believe the shock has impacted her negatively.
Perhaps we should put her somewhere safe while we journey forward. Or I guess we could carry her?
Dukes will carry her. Dukes will do it.
Whisper looks at him and raises his eyebrow and like, he's pretty handsy. I don't know if I would let him carry her.
I actually probably would now that I'm not focused. As medic, I'd probably want to make sure I'm there when they wake up.
I have no problems carrying Eris for the time being.
That is all well and good, sir, but if there's trouble, we'll need your hands.
Fair. Can we hold for 10 minutes? I have a possible solution.
I mean, technically, there's no rush, although we are expected. Like I said, besides this thing... Oh, I forgot to tell you, she wore baby skulls and they sang children's rhymes.
What?
She's expecting us. There's also, something...
This creature that attacked Juniper that she escaped from, yes?
Did not attack. Yes, there was a creature that attacked her.
Okay.
But I would say you guys have been using the word kill for Juniper. I would call it more like dismissing.
I mean, if an echo disappears, I have to imagine it's a similar feeling. Like that.
That's
Juniper,
a difficult thing to compare to anything, because very few people have died.
Yeah, Juniper is the one that it happened to. So if her interpretation is killed,
Yeah, fair.
not much.
And I say, because Juniper has gone to her god to, like, talk and stuff, and it's always been her choice. She's never, like, been killed / like, you know.
I was always playing, when I played Kargar, I was always playing the Echo as, if the Echo was killed, it went back to its home dimension kind of a thing until I resummoned it. Kind of like familiars and stuff do when you kill them.
Right, but that doesn't mean it doesn't experience pain and confusion
that's very
and...
true. Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. In this instance, there was no pain. It was literally just a snap of a finger to dismiss her. That's what I meant. It was more like a dispel magic than it was a killing.
So
That's
she
what
was
I meant.
unmade. That would be terrifying. I did say she didn't do it
Regardless.
maliciously, but that doesn't mean she didn't do it.
Okay.
So the
And
thing that
even
sang
that-
rhymes and had baby skulls was the person who's expecting us, not the one that's in the random corridor that we may come upon or, you know, is willing to kill us or attack us.
Right. Can Jukes carry Eris as we go along? Is that something he's actually physically capable of doing?
Yeah.
I think Ryder wants to, though, because he wants to be available to heal her if she wakes up.
Fantastic. Then I guess we head onwards if we are expected. Onwards, Slobber Chops.
So Slobberchops would get to this point, and as Wispa/Juniper said, the hostile creature was northwest of here. Did you guys want to do that, or did you want to continue east?
Can you give a description of this creature?
Violent, ugly, tried to kill Juniper, looked really roided out, definitely dehydrated, needed a Pedialyte.
Possibly undead.
Definitely a ghost. Like, definitely undead, yeah.
Can Azura make a religion check or some other knowledge to like identify this creature based off of Wispa's description?
Religion or Arcana?
I don't have Arcana, so religion it is. I'm also going to guidance myself for this. That's a hot 24, my good man.
Based on the descriptions, you would think it's a banshee.
I see.
Hmm.
I do not know that we want to necessarily anger a banshee. So Joseph knows things about a banshee. Does Azra know things about a banshee?
Yeah, I'll tell you some stuff that you would know. Banshees are spiteful creatures formed from the spirit of, in D&D specifically, a female elf. I would say you could make a banshee out of any humanoid creature, but
I've good news for you. Watsy isn't running this game, you are.
Yes. So any kind of female creature that is spiteful in death and wants revenge can become a banshee. When night falls, unlikely travelers hear the faint cries of the forlorn dead. This woeful spirit is a banshee, a spiteful creature formed from the spirit of a wronged female. Banshees appear luminous, wispy, and vaguely recall their mortal features. In terms of their actual stuff, they have a corrupting touch that does necrotic damage. They have something that can make you frightened, and they have something that...
Banshee scream.
They have a scream, yes.
Well, my question is, does Azra know the specifics of what that scream does? Because Joseph does know, and they make Joseph not want to go there.
24, let's go with yeah.
So Azra's going... Does Azra think that the Banshee would have reason to hunt them down through the maze? Or is it going to stay where it is, probably?
Why don't you... anybody can roll me insight?
Well, question. When Juniper was leaving, was she chasing her?
Oh, good point. No. She was not chasing her.
Okay.
I do not believe the Banshee... I'm sorry, you were going to say something.
I was going to say, I don't believe she would chase after us. She didn't run after Juniper once Juniper escaped. She just tried to kill her when she saw her, so...
This holds true with what I know of Banshees in general. I believe that if we do not bother it, it will not bother us. While I would like to release the soul from its torment, I do not believe that this is necessarily a wise decision with one of our number already out unconscious.
I would say as long as it's not chasing us, it's the lesser evil right now, we should continue on with our mission.
Agreed.
I love how agreeable you're being all of a sudden. I'm not used to it.
Azra isn't going to respond to that from Wispa.
Juniper just kind of puts her shadowy hand on Wispa's shoulder and tries to pat it. Max, whenever you turn your head, your whole screen goes fuzzy. And Chris comes into frame. Are you doing that on purpose?
We can do whatever we want. And it'll be censored.
It is really fun to watch the screen
Thank you, Kyle.
search desperately for a face to focus on.
So yeah, so the party's gonna go east then?
Correct. We continue onwards towards the creature that dispelled Echo Juniper.
You get to another path. You never went south, but I do realize now you would have seen it, because it's a pretty short path. It is a dead end, so. But should have shown you that before.
Cool.
And then you do get to a point here where Juniper never went west, but we know the creature is north.
We
Or
would
we're
have at
skipping
least
west.
seen over here, would we not?
Yeah, good point. But you actually would see what's down there. Yes, let me do that.
Azra and I believe Haruman also have Detect Magic active.
Yep.
Hey! The fuck? That's
I
a
will leave
person.
that shambling mound behind, thank you.
Yeah,
That's a
just-
person in its back.
Is it
Well,
still
that
alive
is
or
just-
dead?
that is just in the image by default.
That's character art, yeah.
Yeah, let me read you what the description is.
Love a good shambling mound.
There
Yeah,
are
that's
no.
all you.
The only thing that's inside of the shambling mounds is bones and organs and other dead creatures. So there's dead things inside of the shambling mound, no live things.
We'll leave that. We'll be like, yeah, I think we'll just sneak on by. Is
I
this
just-
also an
I-
entrance or something?
No, that one's just like a little hole in the wall.
But we
But
could
they
see
will need
to
the
it,
party-
right?
What?
We could see through this little hole in the wall, right?
So I think it's like the side. I don't think it's on purpose. I think
I mean,
I'll
I
give it.
think
it's
it's
there.
on purpose. We may not be
I
able
don't
to fit in it, or maybe we could. Who knows?
It's more shambling mounds.
Oh my god!
Ah!
Yeah, we're not gonna go down there for now.
We actually
That's
have a
bad.
group. Can I have a group stealth check as you go past this juncture?
Question:
No.
How come I did as Juniper? I didn't have to do that,
Because you float. You floated real fast,
Take one
fast
of
right
the
by.
shambling.
but
You
you
guys
made
don't
me
float.
do a stealth check for her.
She can see the future and she can look for things. These are random mindless plants just wandering around.
Uh
So
huh.
yes.
I gotcha.
At least I have mithril plates, so I don't have disadvantage anymore. But God
It's
help.
also on average, so you can have a couple people fail and
I'm gonna guidance myself.
That's a hot 0. It's like the hottest 0 I've ever seen in my life.
It's a 9 from Azra.
Clunka 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 clunka. Whisper
Alright.
does not know the meaning of stealth.
Only a 15 from Gallus?
You got
So
pretty bad, huh? I got a 4. You got a 4!
Wyatt, what did you
Unless.
get?
Hold on, unless.
My bad. Sorry. I will get nothing good. I can promise you that.
Unless I get advantage from moving no more than half my speed this turn.
Because I'm wearing that heavy armor boy.
Are we only
I got a double 13 anyway.
Okay.
So that's a good thing because we are at 3 passes and 3 failures, and you just ticked it over to 4 passes. So
Are you
Boy.
sure?
Oh!
yeah, so I said Romeo was a pass. Juniper, I counted
He's
you as
still
2
my heart.
fails.
Yeah.
Azure was also a fail, and then Jukes.
Oh, I
and-
didn't roll for Juniper. I rolled for Wispa.
No, you don't have to because she's like a floating ghost thing, and so I'm. Yeah.
That,
A
you're
nat
you're
1 was
ruining
2
my
failures,
logic,
he
sir.
means.
You're
Yeah,
not
basically,
was 2 failures. So your nat one was
The
2
shambling
failures.
mounds sense the footstep. They sense it in the earth. So your floating thing will not affect the shambling mound's
Okay.
perception.
All right.
If they're not looking at it.
Yes, because they're not looking at it. Exactly. Thank you. And so basically, because your double failure was a double failure, then Azure's was our 3rd failure. Wyatt's Riders could have been our 4th failure, but no, it was a pass. So we have 4 passes, 3 fails. Group is good.
Invisibility. Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Party makes their way back up to the Hag's Hovel.
Fantastic.
Which again, the hovel is covered in organs and like meat and flies that are eating up the organs. And, yeah.
That's a waste of good organs.
Kyle, do I know this person / does this person know me?
Oh yeah, because you're still
They would
demon
know
boy.
of you. They would know of you, but they not directly. What? Yeah. So she's inside her hovel again. You guys just knock on the door.
So Whisper would just stride up and knock. Be like, I've come. As you wish. If you're talking, Kyle, we can't hear you.
Oh.
True.
I think it's because I was doing like a whispery voice.
No, your face was down near the book. It wasn't pointed at your camera at all.
Well, but like if I talk like this, you can still hear me, right?
Yep.
But you were leaned back in your chair and talking.
If I talk like this, can you still hear me?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so then it was the whispery voice that was the problem. Okay. Come in, come in. I'm so glad you could come.
I guess we go in.
Yeah.
You hear one of the. You hear specifically in Drow, Azra. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, deedly deedly. Here they are, all standing in a row. Bum bum bum. And so.
That is not a child's nursery rhyme.
It is now. So there.
It's actually a relatively common nursery rhyme for drow children.
Okay.
Coconuts are something of a mythical substance to many drow children, so their inclusion in many rhymes is something of a curiosity.
Interesting.
I'm here to justify the DM story. How about you?
Aroman, there is a devil baby on there.
Azra's okay with the devil baby skull.
Yeah. I actually had a song and I can't remember it now. It's just like, I love you, you hate me. It's just like.
If it was actually Barney, I'd be like, yep, that's a devil.
So yeah, she'd be like, I know all, you see.
So do you know why we're here then?
Of course, I've seen all.
Can you see the answers we seek? Could you see yourself giving us the answers we seek?
You know how to help your acquaintance.
IRL forgot what we're doing here.
You're looking for a way to free the Tao, the Earth Genie, from her unicorn prison.
Yeah.
And what do you need in exchange for this information?
Well, you see,
She likes baby skulls.
We seem to be rather at a dearth of those, unfortunately.
you see, I'm long overdue for my bath. It's been...
What?
It's been a couple 100 years since I take my last bath.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but I believe it.
I assumed it was simply the hovel that smelled like that.
I have a spa appointment. And I couldn't make it unless I had someone who could help me. So I knew you were coming, so I made my appointment for when you would be coming.
So you need transportation to these?
No. You must watch over my grove while I'm gone.
Your grove.
This is the tower defense game, you piece of shit.
Yeah, 100% is. Yeah, yes it is.
I see.
We passed some shambling mounds and a banshee. Are we protecting those? Like
You
what?
did know
What
these
needs?
were here, yes?
What needs protection?
While I'm here, my magic keeps other evils out, and only my evil remains.
Then what about the shambling mounds and the banshee?
You're allowed to exist, but they can't come towards the center. If I'm not here, they could take over the maze.
We should have killed them ahead.
I mean, we saw Drow eaten by vines, so, you know.
The Drow, though, was not of this woman's magic.
Yes.
Therefore, she was not protected here. Do I understand correctly?
Yes. My appointment is at the Wandering Emporium. There's a spot called the Infernal Rapture.
Is that kind of like Howl's Moving Castle? You just gotta find it. It's wandering around. We
Tell
can't
us
hear
what
you at all.
needs to-
We can't hear you at all.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm looking right at it.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on with your mic.
Okay. She said, yes, exactly like Howl's Moving Castle. It's always moving around. Yes.
Tell us exactly what needs to be protected, and we shall keep it safe.
Big success.
Also, can we help build you a bath here? Because every couple hundred of years really isn't doing it.
Oh, hey, sorry, rewind. I had an appointment and I missed it because you're late. I need you to make me a new appointment. So she's actually asking you to first go and make an appointment for her. Then you're gonna come back and guard her grove while she goes to the appointment that you just
Couldn't you foresee we were gonna be late?
It's the tricky thing with heroes and adventurers.
Oh, so you know everything else, but you don't know when we're gonna be late to an appointment we never made.
Azra just looks at Whisper. I do not believe being combative in this situation is going to help us.
I don't believe being combative is gonna help us in this situation. I think that you know a lot about that, so I think I'm allowed every once in a while to be snarky.
To find the location of the Wandering Emporium by spilling my blood and performing a ritual. You will then go to the Wandering Emporium and make my appointment.
I see.
Spilling your blood? Spilling your blood. You want us to spill your blood to make you an appointment?
I will spill my own blood for the ritual.
Very well. Then conduct this ritual. Give us the location for what we need to do to get this information from.
Yes. She walks over to a circle that she had pre-drawn, and she goes, "I drew this circle." And she looks at you, Juniper, or Whisper, and she goes, "But I could not remake the appointment or make the appointment at the right time because heroes are something that are hard to predict, but the Wandering Emporium itself is also hard to predict. So the two
I'm pretty sure
combine.
you foresee this. Did you even make an original appointment? Are we just your secretaries for the day? Like...
Why don't you roll insight?
I will do that. Fucking will roll insight. With my +1. 8.
Incredible.
No, she definitely had an appointment.
I disbelieve. She's fucking...
Azra's just waiting for her to conduct the ritual so they can be on their way.
Same with Harmon.
Haramon's been awfully quiet through this whole situation.
For once, he has a lack of negative things to say about our present company.
And the
I'm
lack of
honestly
knowledge
impressed.
You
because
say that
he's not really familiar with hags.
What was that, Max? I'm sorry?
I asked if that was set in game or if that was just an out of game notice.
If Whisper said hers in game, then Azra also muttered his in game. Yes.
But
What was
just,
no, I was talking about this was.
That Haramon's been really quiet? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was in game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
Ooh.
Whisper kind of gets this look on her face and does like the puppy dog.
So funny. cuts her own hand. The blood goes onto the circle.
Please
All of
describe
the-
her blood in detail.
Her blood.
It's gross.
Yes. It is like it's made out of the blood of other creatures, so you can see things mixed together. Like there's it's like there's silver blood and blue blood and green blood, but it's all like in one. It's one vein that's just spitting out different types of blood.
Do you think all those babies were her babies?
I'm trying very hard not to think about it, because if I think about it too deeply, I will kill her.
She does start petting she starts petting some of the skulls while she's performing the ritual, and like patting them on the head and stuff like that. And then, yeah,
Mama.
She then she then says, "Give me your map."
Oh, what does the map have to
the
think
map?
about this situation?
The map had said, I don't know if I read this earlier, but
No,
she said,
it already had words about the Bone Forest.
yeah.
No, I want to know about this ritual and the fact that we have to hand the map over to her.
Oh, well, it actually has to do with that, because what she originally the map said was, your future is written in your blood. She'll open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart. But to this, the map will be like,
Ew, gross.
yeah, she's kind of icky.
Well, she hasn't had a bath in a couple hundred years. I don't see why you couldn't just make a bath here.
Who needs baths? I bathe in the blood of my enemies.
Well, she could do that here too. Nothing to say about that, Harmon?
Please just conduct the ritual so that we can be on our way.
The ritual's done. She got your map, and she takes your map, and she
Good,
points
okay.
to where the Wandering Emporium is. And the good thing is, it now kind of functions like the Marauders map in Harry Potter. So as the Wandering Emporium wanders, the dot will move with it.
Excellent. Thank you.
That's awesome. I'll be like, can you do that for everywhere else? Fuck.
Madam, I assume your name is Red Ruth, yes?
Oh, that's right. How
Do
rude.
you
There was
have
no
any
introduction.
objection to us murdering the creatures that exist here before we are forced to do so on a time limit?
Oh.
If we can make the tower defense section a bit easier on ourselves, I feel that it is wise to do so.
I will also say that the maze has a way of creating monsters no matter what.
I see. It won't. Thank you for your divination, Madam Ruth. We will be on our way.
It could, I would say out of the gate, it could make it easier, but it also could be the same. You don't really know.
Wyatt, nice.
I
Fucking
did,
cancel, bro.
but I also fat thumbed the backspace, so
You know what? You done tried, my man. So I'm gonna put it up to a party vote. Do we want to fight the Shambling Mounds and the Banshee before we leave, or do we want to just leave it all for the section after the Emporium?
Well, what I would say is that we have to sneak by the Shambling Mounds every time we come back and forth to her, so it may behoove us to take them out.
That's valid. It will be at least 2 more group stealth checks on our way there and our way out and back. So yeah,
I mean, the Banshee is tucked away, so she's really got to come out to find us. So.
What knowledge check would it be for a Shambling Mound, DM?
Nature or Arcana?
Nature. Well, those are the 2 knowledges I don't have.
It's always worth a try. So,
Sure.
Arcana.
I'm gonna go ahead and guidance myself in nature, and so we'll see what comes up. Oh shit.
Ooh, I got an 18.
Oh.
Wispa might know something about this.
Yeah, 19 for Azra, 18 for Juniper. We might be onto something.
Oh my guys, I think Romeo's got a handle.
You think so?
I think Romeo thinks he's got it handled.
Oh no. Guys, shambling mounds are just moss, it's fine.
They're just vines that love to hug people.
So yes, on your 18s,
Excuse you, the nature's a 19. Almost a 20. I'm so mad about that.
Look at it. Isn't it coming along so good?
so a shambling mound is immune to lightning, and it can also swallow people.
Of
Oh,
course.
fun.
I mean, we saw the person and the things that were in it, so that's not really a surprise.
How do we know what the size category of a shambling mound is?
They are large.
Do we know how...
if they can... Sorry.
I was going to say, do we know how smart they are? Maybe we could, like, kite one out at a time? Or do you think they'd all come at us at once?
Large, so they're accurate.
Can they even fit through the exit, then?
Yeah, they can do
They
that
can
thing where like,
squeeze?
they can squeeze, yeah.
Okay, here's the question. Can they swallow large creatures? Or can they only swallow medium creatures?
Medium or smaller.
Do we have any ability to increase a creature's size?
No from me, dog.
Well, that's unfortunate, because that's a no from me as well, and I'm guessing that our cleric doesn't have enlarge either.
Think so. Negative.
I simply
fine.
pick things up and put them down.
How resistant are shambling mounds to fire?
Exactly resistant.
Oh, they do resist fire.
They resist fire and cold, and they're immune
What
to
the
lightning.
fuck?
They're very annoying. I vote we do not fight them.
We're gonna have to at some point.
Yeah, because
You say so.
we're going to have to do those stealth checks every time we come in and out, and we know how unlucky I am. I got a 0 last time, guys. A 0!
We scraped by the skin of our teeth this time.
It's only because my disadvantage didn't screw me.
It is, in fact. My issue is that we're probably gonna have to fight them at some point, so, like...
Might as well.
I got all my spell slots. We got healing.
I mean, we're just... The good thing is that we're making an appointment at a spa. So, it's not on a timetable. She smells, but she smelled for a while.
Literally centuries. What does Gallus feel about this?
Gallus is indifferent. He doesn't mind either way.
Okay, I feel like...
Go ahead.
I also say I feel like Harumon, that is a no. Gallus is indifferent. But Juniper, Azra, and Ryder are all yeses. Am I correct? No answer from Juniper or Ryder, so I have to assume that they're with me on
Oh,
this.
I thought you were
Yeah, I
confirming
thought
that
we were
I said
waiting for
yes, and I was like, okay.
No, I'm asking for confirmation.
Oh,
that
no,
you
no,
were
yes,
yeses.
I'm for it. I think we're just
I'm
going to fail
down
over and
to take
over.
them out now.
So I feel like we fight these things, and we hope
Yeah.
for the best.
I wouldn't say at full strength, but we're definitely still at optimal. So you know.
And maybe we can stay at her hut for a nice sleep. If we get too fucked up. Who doesn't want to sleep next to baby skulls?
Oh,
Me.
joy!
We could.
I
We
don't
have
want to
lullabies
sleep
to go to
next to-
sleep to. So, you know.
I personally wouldn't mind the baby skulls myself.
Oh, God.
I'd be mad if they wouldn't shut up ever. Like, go to sleep, babies.
Question DM. From carrying the shield, I can cast Fireball using 1 charge, or Flame Wall using all 3 charges. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Remember, they're resistant, though, to fire.
They're resistant, but it's still something.
True.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they were real dumb and we could just pull them one out at a time. But I don't think that's our luck.
Oh, it's neither. It's Wall of Fire.
So, let's do this.
I think we're gonna do this.
Can
yeah.
you make us a map that we can all go on, put our characters on?
Yeah.
Also, that is a small hole with which they cannot get through, but we can see.
I already asked the question. They can squeeze through it.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought it meant like this hole.
They can squeeze through it.
they can get through any hole.
Oh, Kyle, there isn't a hole here.
It
Not
wasn't
there.
even a hole.
No, the
It
hole
was
is.
rubber chops.
Because there definitely was a hole there a second ago, right, guys?
So
It's
what
rubber
happened
chops.
was that it was blackness on there, so it looked like there was a hole.
No, Cyber's house is there.
Oh.
Well, because
Yeah.
Rubber Chops has his background, he was
It's a white
making it
background.
look like there was an opening.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
That's why I was like,
What?
couldn't we see through there? Jesus.
Don't worry, I got you.
I was like, can we do spells from that hole?
That would be really handy.
I mean, I don't have spells, but you know what I mean.
I don't have spells, but if I did, I could do them through there.
Yeah. I mean, I could get Juniper in there with her spell, but ooh, we be big. We big pimpin'. Big pimpin', spending cheese.
Oh. No. No. Hmm.
You guys can position yourself however you want to be, like, up in this.
Are we meant to be that big?
Yeah. They're 5-foot squares.
But some of
Woof.
the walls cross into them.
What?
All right.
Yeah, but we squeeze into spaces, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Just approximate.
Okay, I need to
Alright,
be
this gets dicey.
Wispa. Wispa and Juniper are
Very.
both there. I guess I will take myself out.
There is no Haruman.
Yes. Okay. 1 second.
68.
Eh.
I also have control over Gallus, which is something I normally have. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. He's squared. I'm just gonna.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, that little
In
thing,
other-
I don't know what it's legitimately for, but that's showing that she's the OG. She's the fully in control person.
The non-echo, as it
Yes.
were.
I
She is Moonstorm Prime.
I'm gonna do that the other way around.
To denote the echo rather than the prime.
Why?
Because none of the other characters have. I just like the all the characters are plain unless there's something on them. She is the summon thing, so the summon.
The echo is the one that's different, so.
Yes.
I kind of
exactly.
put it as a like the soul is inhibiting the body, so that since it was like a little person with a thing.
Oh, okay. I used to like she's a ghost and she's like ectoplasm. Cool. So is everybody where they want to be?
I mean, I think so, unless someone else wants to be in that opening spot other than Azra.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Talk to me.
If I have her not summoned, I could summon her on the other side of the shambling mound, and then next turn I could switch places because right now they're blocking. But it's fine. No, I'll just keep her out. It's fine.
I
Okay.
would like to have as few people as possible at the entrance to be swallowed.
The problem is the way that this is, you're the only one that can really reach or hit unless I
Except
send
that
Wisp
you
over.
can move Juniper over me to get to the mounds.
Yes.
And then make your attacks from there. Is that right?
Yes.
Also,
but
from where Haruman is, he can also attack diagonally. So yeah.
all right, if you say so.
I'm also going to preemptively use Bless
Ooh.
on Haruman myself and Azra and Juniper.
Oh, snap.
Bless
to make
me,
this
baby.
as painless as possible.
Ooh, don't put red. Red is blood.
Red is devil.
No, that is
he's-
bloodied.
I mean-
That is like bloodied, sir.
I don't even put icons for bloodied. Okay, and then what'd you say, Juniper? Yeah.
I really don't like that it's red because everywhere else
Don't
does
you-
red for bloodied.
I've never played in D&D where there's a bloodied icon. That's never been a thing.
I mean, I do it.
None of my sessions have that. None of my campaigns have that.
Okay.
Romeo, your initiative is 3 points higher than
You
you
go.
should have done. Oh? You have advantage on it?
You said it me?
The 15's for Gallus, never mind.
Yep.
There you go. It's orange now.
Honestly, just so I can get his token on the
Thank you.
counter.
Right.
Oh, what is your dexterity there, bud? Oh, mine is 18. Okay, Azra Rider and Haru Man.
The 8 squad!
Yeah, right?
And say, I thought I rolled pretty badly, but I'm glad that everyone else also rolled pretty badly.
Like
Gallus
trash.
apparently fucking king.
We got 10 turns for this optimized healing, y'all.
Get me out of this. There we go.
The bad guy has second initiative.
Well, do they even know we're there yet?
Can we roll for a surprise round?
Well, obviously, if we were getting in a position, we'd be as stealthy as possible. If we fail, we fail.
I literally asked, put yourselves where you want to be, and Azra and Romeo chose to be right next to the shambling mound. So
So
Gallus.
that precludes... Okay, never mind.
No. If you guys wanted to sneak, you totally could. But I would have assumed if you were going to do that, you would have put yourselves back in the hallway further.
Kyle,
But-
you told us to position ourselves as we were going to a fight. That doesn't... Normally, if we say we're going to be stealthy, we would roll stealth and then
Okay.
position.
Roll stealth. I misunderstood. I really thought you were putting yourself there because you were going to start fighting right now. But okay.
Yeah, that's kind of. I was on the Kyle mindset, but I will gladly roll stealth with the party.
For
I would
future
love to have a
reference, if
surprise
you're
round.
planning to sneak up, make yourselves like here.
Make that intention known immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. Like sneaking was never really a discussion.
Right, that's fair.
Alice got a modded 20.
May I guidance my stealth?
Yes.
Heavy armor gang.
Yeah.
Incorrect, making this myth roll.
So what, does it all come down to jukes now? Or...
Let's see. So a high, 3 mediums, and then
Alice is 20.
Gallus is at 20. Okay, so yeah, I'll do jukes. Yeah,
Hell
that's.
yeah.
I would say that's a total pass. I will do. What's their passive perception? Not good. Okay, so yeah, you guys sneak up.
Yay.
So the first round is the surprise round, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
So Gallus, you're up first.
Okay, move me up.
Question for you, DM, because the different DMs do it differently.
Yeah.
Can Gallus stop here, attack, and then move back? As long as
No.
he doesn't
All this is you can't interrupt your movement. You can't stop your movement even temporarily in a.
No complaints here. What's your ranged options?
Alright.
I think you go like here. See, this is a square. This is throwing me the fuck off. Go here and shoot at it, and then back into your quarter.
Can people stand in Juniper?
Yeah.
I don't think echoes take up space.
don't.
Let me talk.
No, I'm positive they can. The echoes don't take up space.
So, I dropped the cat and went to catch it. And I didn't see that. The junk. It hurt so bad.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot with my crossbow at it.
That was terrible.
It occupies its space.
What?
It occupies its space.
Oh, why was I so positive they didn't? Okay.
Because you're a fool.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if you want to be there, I could have had Juniper in the air, but she would have had to know ahead of time.
Oh yeah, so this is price, okay. I got a 22 to hit.
22 does hit the shambling mound.
Yes.
Question, can anyone hear me chewing?
Yes.
I can't.
Hate it. Okay.
I'm like,
That is 22 damage.
Hell yeah.
piercing.
Piercing.
Okay. Shambling mounds don't get to go. Jukes. I say like it's somebody else and not me. And so Jukes will give Ezra Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, we love that.
And then that's his bonus action. And then as an action, shit, all of his stuff is mind control, and I don't think the shambling mounds are smart enough.
Yeah, why did you pick all of his spells to just be mind control?
Well, that's what I built, and I said when I started the character, when I first put the
You gotta
character
get some
before this
flexibility in
campaign-
that bitch.
You've got to stop justifying your decisions mid-session, my man.
Stop asking me questions mid-section.
No?
Alright, let's see.
We're just like giving you shit.
So many symbols on one little token. How many can we get?
No, the orange is bless.
So, funnily enough, Tasha's hideous laughter, I don't think you have to share a language or anything like that, and it doesn't need to be of us. Oh, right there, with an intelligence score of 4 or less. Yep, nope, thought so.
I'm just gonna leave that on there for the moment being to remember I have my thing on.
Ooh, it has an intelligence score of 5. So, let's see. Let's try it. I'm assuming that's a work call that I'm hearing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna close that because I at work right now. I'm not at work right now. All right, so I'm gonna try Tasha's hideous laughter. The shambling mound is gonna make a wisdom save. Shambling mound is going to fail, and shambling mound is laughing on the ground.
Well, this is a weird sight. I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I heard you playing it the other day. You were at my house, I think.
I'm installing it right now.
All right, that is Jukes.
Yeah.
Whisper.
Okay. Whisper's gonna be like, Juniper, I believe in you. She's gonna be like, all right.
1 second,
Spring
something's up
break,
with my
I believe
Discord.
in you.
Reads a very excited case, and it helps I play it.
We just lost Kyle. We just lost the whole DM.
No, he said that something was going on with his Discord, so he was just
Oh,
redoing
I
it.
missed that.
It seems better now.
Yeah, it's just
On break, so I can eat chips.
I will say though, Max, if you're gonna have conversations with Chris, if you can mute yourself, because I can't hear stuff. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Can you put your camera back on, my dude, so that our overlay's
Oh,
good?
yes. Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, what were you doing, Jess?
I was waiting for you.
Okay, yes.
All right. Juniper is floating over your monster and going in that nice little corner.
No, I did bless as orange because he's a devil, and I made it red so it was infernal. Then you yelled at me, so we don't need the angel wing. And then I made the bardic the flag because I said so. So just 2 icons, doesn't need 3.
Okay. We were just confused what they were. All right. Juniper is going to try and strike out with her flail.
Tasha's
Ooh.
also makes it prone, right? Tasha's laughter?
Yep.
So you have advantage, Juniper.
Yes, you do.
Okay, well, I got a 29. I'll try again.
Let's see if you
Is that 20?
Nope.
I say,
I'll take the
hit,
29.
hit, but you could always chance a crit.
Okay. That is 15 damage plus I could push them a square. Or no, wait, it's large. Let me just double check that as far as Crusher goes. Is it one size larger than us or more?
Yeah, large is one size larger than
Okay,
medium.
so I can still push it. Do you guys want me to push it, like, down a little bit to see if...
Honestly, yeah, because that would block the path of the others.
Yes. So please move him down one. Perfect. And that may allow someone to squeeze out here if they want. That being said, I still have some moves left. Okay. Nice. Excellent. All right, let's try that again. Why did I have advantage before? Because he's
It's
prone.
prone.
Cool. I got an nat 20! Fuck yeah!
We love to see that.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll this twice and then we'll subtract 8. So
18 is solid.
18.
Yeah. Very good.
And that is bludgeoning, obviously. And because I crit, when you score a critical hit that deals bludgeoning damage to a creature, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of my next turn. So even if he gets up.
Double advantage.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, I have a bonus action. Let's see. I could have done that, but I don't wanna. We're
Question. Does Wispa want to move to make room for other ranged attackers behind Azra and Harmon?
I could. I just heard you yell from the other room, "Oh, Kyle?" Your
Oh,
type?
nothing. Dumb question. I answered it myself.
Okay.
Okay. Is that it for Wispa and Juniper? Can you guys hear me?
I can.
We can hear you, Kyle. I think Jess muted herself because she's chewing.
Oh, okay.
Nailed it in one. I'm a genius.
I also thought it almost sounded like you said Jewing, and I'm like, no, I'm Jewing. Okay, so
Oh
we're
my
gonna...
god!
I'm allowed to say that. I'm ancestral.
Wow.
It's in there somewhere.
All right, it's Harumon's fucking turn.
It's in there somewhere. Wow.
So I'm gonna roll the hit with my rapier here.
Yeah.
At advantage. That'll be a 27 to hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna smite this.
I am 1% DNA wise, but I'm historically and family wise more. But yes.
All right.
We still on that? I feel like we could just not be.
Jess is putting it in the comments now.
We are inviting Reddit to go get his ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna get doxxed.
Get in the comments, y'all.
Oh my god.
All right, so first things first. This is the weapon damage, and that is 7 magical piercing. And now we add another 5d8 force damage
Hell.
for another 15. Below average, but not terrible.
Sorry. Okay, yes. I only saw the 27 caused the 7. Where's the 15? Or no?
I
Yeah.
got the smite.
Oh, okay.
Eldritch Smite.
How's he looking? Fine?
Yeah, he's doing good.
The 15 is force damage, if that matters. I will roll the hit again. So it's a 24. I don't care enough to add the D4. It's gonna hit.
Yep.
I'm not gonna smite this.
Uh-huh.
That'll be 12 damage though.
It's still looking really good.
And I'm going to turn to Azra and say, "Come, we shall slay this together," and give him my inspiration.
Oh my god, Azra's feeling so inspired.
Use the other flag. There's 2 different flags.
Are there 2?
Make the one with the black background of the demon.
Wait. Question: can you be double bardic inspired? I don't think.
I think so.
There's no rule on Bardic Inspiration that says otherwise.
Incredible. Double flag.
So many flags.
I will say, just so you know, mine is only a D6 because I'm only a level 1 bard right now.
And Jukes is a D8?
So the you cannot stack bardic.
What?
It's not from the same person.
Bardic inspiration only specifies the limitation of having 1 bardic inspiration at a time.
Is it like you can only use them one at a time? Or it's...
No, you can only have one at a time.
A creature can only have 1 bardic inspiration die at a time. That's yeah he's super
That
correct.
sucks.
Well, I don't.
You can inspire Juniper though.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Throw it on Juniper. Come, Juniper, we will slay them together. Or come, Whisper. Yeah, come, Whisper, we shall slay them together.
Juniper's eyes glow and gleam, and she becomes a little bit less transparent.
Whisper gets a flag.
I still think we should
Alright.
use the other flag for his inspirations. Because they're evil.
Where is the other flag? I gotta find
I
it.
still don't see it, but whatever, I guess.
The other flag is on the 4th row by the little dude on all 4s and the bleeding eye. It's in the row above the other flag.
Oh, it's
and
like a black flag. It's an anti. Okay.
It's an anti-flag.
All right. Anything else, Haruman?
Nope, that's all. That's action, bonus action.
All right, Azra.
I do believe it's time to hurt something. As a bonus action, Azra is going to cast Divine Favor on himself. So that's going to be extra radiant damage to all of my attacks. So that's 1 spell slot used, and then I am going to attack a bunch of times. I am at advantage. Are you fucking kidding me?
You want a D4? Bless.
A D4 or bless. Okay. So that's a 16. I don't know if a 16 is going to hit this thing. What is Jukes' Bardic Inspiration die?
2 is a D8.
Jukes is a D8. I have a question. With my nature check from before, do I feel like this is going to hit him, or is that a stupid question to ask you?
Let me look at some of the past attacks and see if anybody has had a 16 or
I
lower.
think they've all been over 20.
Mine were all over 20.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, cool. But yeah, Jess had like a 17, but she had advantage. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, cool. I don't think you would know specifically its AC, but I would think
That's
on your,
fair. If I don't...
you would know it's somewhere in the mid-teens.
Gotcha. I'm gonna pop this Bardic Inspiration, because if not this, then when?
Yeah.
Cool, that makes it a 23.
That'll hit.
Like, you'll get another.
True. No more Bardic, so that's a 23 to hit. That's gonna hit. I can't believe on a fucking advantage attack I rolled a 4 as my highest. I'm so mad about that. So that is going to be damage. That is 11 points of damage, and then that is magic slashing damage,
Are you
and then
going
I'm
to
gonna throw an eldritch, not eldritch, just a smite. This is not a fiend, is that right?
It is not.
Only 3d8, so that's 12 more, so 11 slashing damage plus 12 radiant damage. Now let's go for the second attack.
Oh god.
It is now bloodied.
22 to hit.
Yep.
That's a nat 1 on that damage die. Wow. So 5 slashing damage. And I'm gonna go for a first level smite on this one. So 5 slashing plus 9 radiant, 14 total.
Okay.
That is the end. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I didn't add 6 to that for my divine favor.
Do I add 6 twice?
No, you add 6 total.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 per attack.
I gotcha.
That is the end of Azra's turn.
Okay. Ryder.
Alright, don't really have many options from back here, but I got a few. Yeah, I can't give out bless. That's already been given out.
You can give bless on the other part of the party that doesn't have bless yet.
True. I guess the three of us could use that. So, yeah, fuck it. Let's go ahead and use it. I don't use it that often anyway.
You get a holy bless.
Hallelujah.
All right, I've eaten all the chips. Now back to witty commentary.
And I can't really do too much. But I guess I'll get in position here in case some fuckery happens and call it good.
Okay.
So that's my casting, so I can't do this.
Before we start the next round, I'm going to run to the bathroom, so feel free to take like a 5-minute break. I'll be back.
Runs into the bathroom before he gets there. My room's closer.
Oh, she was serious.
You're serious? I called
I thought that was a joke.
I can hear the yelling.
Yeah, I know, right?
My God!
I was like, let's not take that. Let's come back to the computer. Huh?
That is heartless.
Shit, Kyle, I guess we can continue until Jess is out of the bathroom. Huh?
Alice, you can take your turn.
Come on, put the hurt on him. Yeah, I think I'm feeling comfortable with this move.
He's shooting his crossbow.
Yep. There's a 24 hit.
Yep.
That'll be 25 piercing damage.
Nice. This thing is really fucked up. Alright. Now it's finally its turn.
It's not my
It is
fault
still-
if you're too slow.
Okay, you're out? Okay, I'm gonna go then.
I'm gonna go again. Just kidding.
Turn skip, Jukes, what are you doing?
Jesus.
So, Wyatt,
Yes,
you excited?
a little bit actually.
I'm excited for it. Oh, nothing, you.
Don't worry about it.
What? I feel left out.
Chris, did you know when you cast the message spell, nobody other than the target of your message can hear what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Well, except for the GM. But
Except, oh my god. Yeah, listen,
I've noticed that. I just haven't read it.
good?
Good.
Yeah, Juniper. like, Harmon's been awful quiet, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll tell you later.
You fucking bet.
If she remembers, I'm not gonna tell her later. If she remembers, I'm gonna lie my ass off and say I was intimidated by how sexy that hag. You can roll deception.
Of course. Oh, so would you like to hear how I'm fucked come Monday?
Yes, always.
So,
That
my
was-
Circle of Spores druid, something fancy about him is that he's starting a religion because he found the Journal of a Necromancer, and he was very moved by it. Well, the Necromancer's a lich now, and he accidentally woke him up.
Nice.
Wait for it, though. It's not the lich that's the threat. It's what he told me about in secret that's the threat. There's a false Hydra in the capital city. And we gotta burn it down to the root.
Yikes.
And I'm the only one who knows about it, so it's gonna be fun.
That's a
And I
big
didn't know
choice.
part- oh yeah, my lich told me because, you know, people are put to death for necromancy in this world.
What?
Sorry, look at JD's face, bro. He just comes back like, so concerned.
What was that about Ryder's Lich?
No, it's not. Different campaign.
I guessed.
from
I
Monday.
absolutely guessed.
My druid Circle of Spores, he found the grimoire of a lich, accidentally woke the lich up asking for help when he was just trying to get high on shrooms. Circle of Spores, hardy har.
Sure.
Instead, I woke him up and I learned that there's a false Hydra under the capital city, and it's my job to burn it down to the root.
Oh my god, I love false Hydras.
And I'm the only person in the party to know about it because I can't tell anybody where that information came from.
Amazing.
Except for
Absolutely
one-
incredible.
No, two people. Two people do know because they're the most open-minded. I'm actually accidentally starting a cult.
Uh-oh.
It's not a murder-sacrifice cult. It's a peace and love cult. We just happen to use necromancy.
It's a lot. It's like a 5-year-old game.
Well, then I will also be right back again to get a drink.
I know no such weak. Right now, gotta for the sponsor. You want?
Yo, I have a really important question that Kyle just brought up to me. Oh, JD's gone. Yikes.
Yikes!
We're gonna ask him.
Yeah, it's a question to JD. I'm pretty sure he specified that he always has detect magic.
Alright, I'm gonna call you when it's your turn, though.
Oh,
Which means
he would have.
I know some things.
What's up?
Yeah.
Nothing in particular.
Just talking about how my Monday is gonna kill me. That's all.
I'm
Worry
pretty
pretty little about it.
JD and have important things to ask him. They're somewhat urgent. Kyle, wait, you did this for me. JD did specify that he always has detect magic. Okay.
I don't know that it's always, but periodically he does cast it. So I think it's something like most of the time it's running.
I think unless he has to concentrate on something else,
Yeah.
his assumption is he always has it.
That sounds right.
Which is
Really?
yeah.
Just look
Max, did things suddenly just take a turn south?
Oh, are you guys just really? Are you guys just discussing the thing out loud right now?
No, but Chris knows that there were messages, but that's only
because I'm here.
yeah. He can see that I've been messaging. He doesn't know the content of the message.
AD, we have a question about Azra.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
How does your detect magic thingy work? Is it on all the time? Is it
No, it's as of right now it's not on because it's concentration, and I have divine favor on concentration right now.
Okay.
Okay, I have a fun fact for you, Azra, but it's on all the time wise because you can cast it at will in the last 10 minutes, correct?
That's correct.
Leading into this battle, and I would have mentioned this had I known, that's my fault, but I'm not the DM, so I missed it. You would have noticed transmutation magic coming off of Harlan.
Oh, interesting.
For like a little while. Like, probably almost immediately after you got back to the party, Harlan would have started pinging transmutation magic. Like when you got back from the Drow Girl.
Sure. Good to know.
I would have told you sooner, but it literally just did not even occur to me.
I mean, the fact that I have it active all the time escapes most people's attention, including me, so...
Yeah.
I will have more questions about that post-combat. Thank you for mentioning it.
Yep.
Are we in the thick of it?
Yes.
Into the thick of it.
We all took a break at the same time you left, so we're all just coming back now. So it's their turn. Tasha's. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. No, not so dumb. I made a mistake. It should have gotten a save every single time you guys did damage to it, so it shouldn't have been prone that whole time.
No. It would still have to use its action on its turn to get up.
Yes, exactly, yeah. It would have been prone, but it could have stopped the laughter. So
it has 6 chances to make its wisdom saving throw. Let's see if it succeeds any of them.
Let's see.
I really hope it doesn't. I hope it fails 6 times in a row. That would be delicious.
Well, it still is on, because I critted on it until the end of my next turn. It still has.
Oh, we still have advantage on attack rolls against it, even when it sends back up, right?
Let me double check. Yeah, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of my next turn, not the end of my next turn.
Ah.
So Jukes' DC... Wow! Jukes' DC is a fucking 17. It fails literally, like, 7 times in a row or whatever, yeah.
Amazing!
Hell yeah.
So it's still on the ground, so that's that one.
As it turns out, having the shit kicked out of it is really funny.
Yes.
See? Ryder agrees.
I don't want to know what these things sound like laughing. I really don't.
I've been doing it. That's what this is. Like.
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
That just sounds like Kyle. Like Kyle, that's what you always sound like.
Dude, not sound like that when I laugh.
Dude, that was no.
His laugh is so much more obnoxious. You have no idea, and it's really loud when he ever laughs out loud.
That's so mean.
I've laughed several times.
Oh, come on. Y'all know my hyena ass laugh is the worst.
No, his is like so loud. It's
okay.
crazy.
Anyway,
I'm gonna have this one make an athletics roll to see if it can climb on the wall or the ceiling. So
I thought the canopy was too high for us to get through. You told us that.
Oh no! They're not gonna climb over. They're gonna like I'm trying to have them spider climb so that way 2 of them can occupy the same vertical space.
Come on, Kyle.
That's rude.
They are living vines. Like I feel like the vines.
Oh shit! Are these what killed the other drow?
You would get the sense that yes, they were the same kind of tendrils. Yeah.
That's fucked up. Now Azra wants them dead.
Now, they don't have a climb speed. That's why I'm giving them an athletics roll to make it work.
That means they can't climb, motherfucker.
Oh, does it? By D&D rules, anything can climb.
No, they can still climb. They're just shitty at it.
I know. That's...
Yes. If you have a climb speed, you can do it for free. If you don't have a climb speed, you gotta try.
I'm not sure, but I think Jess was joking.
Yeah, I was joking.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
Guys,
okay.
come on.
Alright. It does fail. Its strength modifier is that. Oh, no. Okay, that is a pass. So this one here is going to climb the wall. Doesn't have enough movement to do that, though. Its movement is... No, it doesn't. Okay, so it's going to climb the wall and
But
be...
how tall is the wall?
As a general rule, the rooms are at least as tall as they are wide in general. So if a room is 20 feet, then it would be 20 feet tall, like, approximately. So the parts you're in are probably 10 by 10. The parts they're in are probably 20 by 20, is what I would approximate.
Interesting.
But it doesn't have enough movement to get there anyway. It's pretty much going to crawl up the wall and move a little forward, and that's it. So it can't actually get to you. This one is just going to go and get to there. And they can't attack you, and the first one's still knocked out. They can dash, so I will have this one try to dash.
But
to
can
get
they
over here.
dash while climbing?
So a dash
They still
isn't
can.
literally a dash, it's just a second movement. So they're going to second move as opposed to take an action. That's all it means. So that one's going to second move. I'll use that phrase instead. This one's going to do its athletics check to see if it even can climb. Either my dice are broken or I just rolled the same thing 4 times in a row.
Oh my god.
So it is also climbing, but its second movement just takes it to here. But it can't attack because, yeah. Okay, that is their turn. Jukes. Ooh. Gallus gets a bardic. And then... Tashi's Lepter's concentration, got that.
Remember, you have advantage on attacks on that one that is prone because of what mine had, and they're fallen, so...
Well, prone actually gives disadvantage on ranged attack.
But...
So it evens out with her ability.
Yeah. Plus, the only ranged attack he has is a dagger, and so I feel like I'll throw a dagger.
Attack rolls against a creature are made with advantage from me.
Right, and it being prone gives disadvantage to ranged attack rolls, so it evens out.
Okay.
Wait, is it still prone? It didn't pass any save?
No,
or?
it didn't.
Failed all, 7 or 8 saves, yeah.
Very proud of
It
it.
got 7 saves and failed every single one of them.
Which is amazing.
I know
We
that
love it.
feeling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dissonant Whisper. Oh, how fucked up is this thing? So looking at it, I had said this one was fucked up, not quite Death's Door. So, but I can now see this second one. So I will Dissonant Whispers the new one. Oh god, what was it? It's I know it smells of elderberry. What's the first part though?
I don't know
Your
if
mother
anyone
was a
heard this, but
hamster.
Kyle whispered your mother from the other room, and I heard him.
Yeah.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father
I'm
smelled
just saying,
elderberry.
he whispered it to himself, and I heard it from this
He was
room.
trying. He was. Oh, that's
Oh yeah. Well,
them acoustics.
I forgot to close my door afterwards, and you don't have your door closed.
I'm just telling you, Kyle's a loud motherfucker.
I
I knew that
think
was not
the
the
word was whisper.
I also wasn't actually whispering. I was just like yelling in a hushed tone.
You were not. You were not.
So
Nice try.
Again, this new creature's gonna take a Wisdom save. Bray should be here in a bit, and then Jukes will go away. Jukes' DC is 17 again. It fails. So it takes psychic damage. 13 psychic damage on the new Shambler. That is Jukes. Wispa.
Alright, so where are these things relatively to me?
So this one is on the ground behind Juniper.
So the original one?
No. The original one is still at the mouth of the cave where it was.
Okay, so this is the original one.
Yes. The one that was in the second space is now behind Juniper on the ground. And the one that was here is now to Juniper's left or right on the wall.
So
like
how
the
did he
ceiling
get
wall.
behind me? How did he squeeze around me to get behind me?
Because you're not flying. You're on the ground,
Uh-huh.
and it went over your head.
It monkey barred over my head?
Uh-huh.
And then it came down. Did it have enough movement to also come down?
It dashed, so it had 40, and so it went basically 20 over, and then we went like 10 up, 20 over, 10 down, kind of a approximate, yeah. It's not on the ground, it's on the wall next to
Okay,
you.
that's what I was asking because you said it was on the ground. So,
Because either way you can reach it, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, I could reach it no matter where I go because I can fly. But I was trying to find the exact amount so I knew how much movement I'd have to use for each thing.
Yes. You don't have to use any movement, because if it's on the wall, you can just attack diagonally, and if it's on the ground, you can attack horizontally. It's within range, yes.
Alright, I'm just going to attack this one.
Okay.
So I would have advantage on it. Alright, I'll take the 28.
Okay.
Ah, fuck me. 9 damage.
Funnily enough, 9 damage will kill this shambling mound.
Nice. Get the fuck
Hell
out of here, it's in
yes.
the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out of the way because it's dead.
So the other one is, this one is up top, right?
It's up top above it, so I'll just put it here, but no, it's on the ceiling. Yeah.
Okay, how far up is it?
Okay.
What?
How far up is
We
it?
asked. Yeah. How far up is it?
Like 15?
Okay. Oh, so we can't reach it.
Juniper could,
Yes, I could.
but
the rest of us
it's,
can.
So this is
I mean,
what's
it's
gonna
most likely
happen.
gonna drop down on its turn anyway, but yeah.
Juniper's gonna fly up so it's within reach.
Uh-huh.
And hope she hits it. Fuck. Oh, wait. I have Bless. So is that a D4?
Bless is a D4, and you also still have my inspiration if you need it.
I do. I'm gonna roll the D4 and see what happens. It's a 4, so it would be a 19. So that probably
19
hits.
hits.
So I'm not wasting my other thing. So 19 hits. I'm gonna do some damage. That is 13 damage, and I can move it 5 feet. I want to knock it off the ceiling.
Okay, yeah. You do that, and it will fall to the ground.
Does it take damage?
I think the rule is you have to take more than 10 feet in order to take damage, and because it's
You
5
said it
feet,
was.
and then it fell,
You said it was 15 feet up.
it's 15 feet off the ground, but it is.
Well,
5
you said
feet.
the ceilings
It's
were
only
20
falling
foot high.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Then yeah, it would take fall damage.
Well, I imagine it could make a check, like an acrobatics or an athletics, to safely jump it.
I don't think. Not when it's forced movement, like she's forcing him to fall.
Yeah,
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah.
I was saying this area was 20 feet, and I was saying that this area was narrower, so it was 15 feet, but yeah. We'll just say yes to fall damage.
Okay, I guess I was just confused about those parts.
Yeah, no, it is, whenever you're talking about heights anywhere, it is confusing,
Okay.
yes. It takes fall damage.
Cool. Okay. And I have a bonus action. I am going to be kind of dumb. And I'm going to switch place. I'm going to put Juniper back on the ground. And then I'm going to switch places with Wispa.
It would have been funny if you forgot to do
Let me take my bless off. Which would have been
No,
what?
blast
Orange.
lasts the whole time. It doesn't get used up.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Yeah.
We also lost Max, FYI.
Oh no. If we lost Max, we lost Chris. And it's his
I mean,
turn.
Chris is technically on his phone, but yes.
I didn't even hear him.
Oh.
But he has his deafen on, so he can't even hear us.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, but you're back.
I
so
got
all good.
deceived, yeah, but I'm back here now.
Alright. Yes, we see you too, Chris. Jess, are you done? I'm gonna assume Jess is done because she walked away.
Usually when she walks away, then she's done.
That's safe.
Alright, Max.
I'm gonna do one of those good old-fashioned rolls to hit without advantage, and I'm gonna cry that. Do a heckin' hiya!
No, no, never mind.
I'm going to add my D4, which is only a 1, so moment of truth, does a 15 hit?
Actually does.
Woo!
I was laughing my butt off every time you guys were using your bonuses on 15s. I'm like...
Well, that's what happens.
That's gonna be a smite, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with 6 damage, magical piercing, and then this much force damage. 25.
There
Woo!
we go.
Nice.
That's
Also, for future reference, what kind of warlock gets smites?
Pact of the Blade can take an invocation to get smites. They do not naturally.
Wow.
They also are forced to take an invocation to get a second attack in a turn, which I am
Yep.
going to take right now. It's my favorite warlock to be, especially since you can double smite, so if you multi-class into warlock and paladin, you can hit once and smite on both attacks.
Which is
Then,
truly
if
stupid.
you're really high level and really spicy, you can go the rogue assassin subclass, use a rapier for all of it, add sneaky dice, and guarantee a crit if the enemy is surprised, and become the ultimate assassin.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds like the man melter right there.
What's our character that did it? We were like level 15. I named him Escanor, and he used Divine Axe Rita, because your packed weapon, you can summon it, so it was always like it was coming to me. Very
Yeah.
cool. Anywho, I'm going to make my second attack now that my vengeance is over. That's going to be a 13. I'm going to add a d4 to that, and that'll be a 15, which I know hits. So,
Yes.
Nice.
we'll hit it with some good old-fashioned 5 damage on that minute.
Not smiting on the second one?
I'm out of smite.
Oh, okay.
You now know the problem.
More
Yes, warlocks only have 2 spell slots!
I'm not meant to be a better paladin. I'm meant to be a different paladin.
Yeah.
However, I get it back on a short rest. So,
Which is
you know.
very sexy.
Nice. Okay. Speaking of Azra.
Speaking of paladins, it's time for this paladin to go. Alright, I'm going to similarly make some attack rolls with my bless. I can hit it from where I am, is that right?
Yeah, it fell to the ground.
God. Oh wait, it fell to the ground. Is it
It's
prone?
on the ground now, yeah. Oh no, not prone. Like it's next to you. It was on the ceiling.
Oh.
Now it's next.
Okay, cool. I thought that if a creature took falling damage, it went prone like in Pathfinder, but that may not be a rule anymore.
Oh, I don't know that. That could be a thing. I don't think so.
We can check after the fight. It's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
A 19 I know is going to hit.
Yes.
It's going to be 8 slashing damage. I'm going to throw a smite on top of that, because we love our smites in this party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
3d8 is going to be, so that's 8 slashing, 13 radiant, total of 21.
It is now bloodied.
Let's go for my second attack. Azra's blade sings through the air as it alights with holy power. Wow. And then I roll a nat 1 for damage. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, holy blade.
Okay,
So that's going to be 5 slashing damage. So, and then we're going to add Divine Favor to those, which is 3 per attack. So total damage from my turn is 21, 26, 32 damage in total.
Ooh, baby.
Does that kill it?
Nope.
It's only gotten a couple hits on it, so.
Yeah, it just got bloodied. All right, Ryder,
If I squeeze in here, I'd be able to hit this one, right?
squeeze in where?
This little catty corner.
So wait, I'm just gonna move the tokens out of the way for a second.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. The way it is, there's room for a person there.
Okay, I was gonna say because I'm feeling useless. All I can do is support, and I've ran out of spells that we don't already have. So there's so much support in this one little thing. Anyway, let's hope this works because I've been saving this as a surprise. Hiya.
Hiya.
I severely doubt I can do anything to fix this. My blessed will not help. So,
An 8 will miss.
Well, fuck it. It doesn't say it has to connect, so Shield Master shove. That's all I got.
Shieldmaster stuff just makes it prone. I
Um,
think you have to roll a second thing for that. I'm not positive. Let me see.
right there for you.
I think, is it still an athletics check?
Yeah, because I think you still have to, it says try to shove. So, what is the shove action? Shoving a creature. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. So you still have to hit it with your shove. So, just give me another attack, basically.
Is it an attack or is it like an athletics?
It says okay, shove. Using the attack action, which he's using as a bonus action, but still, you make a special melee attack to shove. I lost it. Where'd it go? Shoving a creature. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, if the target must be no more than one. Oh, yeah, it's one size larger. You're good there. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check, contested by the strength athletics or dex.
All right.
Okay. So yeah,
Athletics.
give me an athletics. Jasp was
I
right. Good
failed
job,
the
Jasp.
attack, but I get the shove. I can live with
And
that.
then
It's really
it
fun,
has
good.
to do its own athletics back at you.
I hope it crit fails.
It's a 21.
Well,
I
they
pray
could
to
be
God
pretty
we don't
strong.
have
They're
that.
big.
Yeah, it is strong, but it rolled poorly, so you did indeed shove it.
Hell yeah.
Ah,
Get on your knees, bitch.
I imagine I just kind of walked up to the thing and backhanded it with my shield.
Yep.
Bang.
Alright. Gallus.
Tasty.
So let's move down and shoot again, or
Yep. Thanks.
you blast it.
Before, yeah.
I believe in you, Chris is on. Oh,
I hit.
very proud of you.
I got
Do you want me to? Okay.
Figure it's my first attack and I can't even get a 15.
16 to hit.
Ace, what'd you say, Chris?
You got a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yep, and then I did 18 piercing damage, or 28 piercing damage. That's
Okay, it is, really fucked up now.
Noise.
Alright. Now the Shambling Mounds turns. This one's gonna take half of its movement to stand up. and this one is going to land on the ground behind Wispa, and they're going to unfortunately double attack Wispa because you're in the cave. Oh, I guess Ryder's in the cave too.
I mean, yeah, there's like 4 people within range, so.
Well, but you're the only 2 that they can flame. They're not they can flame, but they can like, gang up on.
But
yeah.
they're also not smart.
No, I know. I'm not saying smart, but they still have like
Yeah, that's
kind of.
more animal
They're smarter than most animals. They have 5 intelligence.
Yeah, they exactly. I was thinking more like yeah, they kind of almost have like pack tactics metaphorically, where they're like they would know to gang up on you, but they do have multi attack. There are 2 of them, and there's 4 of you within, so maybe I'll do it that way. Let's. We're gonna start with an attack on Juniper with a Wispa with advantage. Oh, Wispa, that's a 13.
That does not hit.
Ugh.
Wispa, that's a 22.
That hits.
Okay.
Rude.
That's gonna be.
Rude.
Only 6 damage. That sucked balls.
Heh.
That is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Suck it.
That is the one. The other one is gonna take wings at Ryder. Ryder, that's a 23 and a 17.
Question.
It hit.
I
up?
have Sentinel. So if they attack someone else that's within 5 feet of me, so would your attack go first?
Yeah, my attack still happens, but then yes, you get an attack of opportunity after. Yeah.
The attack finishes first, yes.
Okay.
So sorry, Ryder, you said the 17 would not hit?
17 will not. The 23 will.
Okay. So that's going to be 8 damage to Ryder. And then Wispa, go ahead with your attack of opportunity.
Nat 20.
Please, for yours.
Ooh!
Nat 20,
Yes.
baby. I'm gonna roll this
and-
twice,
Holy
and we're gonna minus 8.
That's going to be on this one here.
So, that's
15
15 damage, and it is all attacks on it have advantage, and I get to move it 5 feet.
The 15 damage will kill it.
Fuck you.
Amazing.
I just want you to know, I did all those things. So that's why I was hoping after the first attack I could hit it, because then it couldn't continue doing attacks.
Alright.
Also, its
Now-
speed is fucking 0.
Well, yes, it's dead.
You know what I mean.
I do.
I just want you to know I tried to protect you.
Azra, do you currently have Bardic?
Azra does not have Bardic Inspiration.
Alright. You have another Bardic.
Sweet.
Oh, I haven't been telling my dumb jokes all night. Well, you guys get a respite. You're welcome.
Thank God.
Rude.
That makes sense for that. What are you?
That's an exception. It's a beginner summon. You get to guaranteed 1 for 3.
Gotcha.
So you can add 1 to go on and pick 1.
That's a failure, so it takes
800 psychic damage.
9 psychic.
800 minus 790.
3d6 to 9.
All right. Whisper.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
I'm here. Hello. I was flipping my chicken. Okay. So this is behind me, huh?
Yeah.
Since it's large, where would I have to go for it to be flanking? I know I'm not currently flanking.
You can't get behind it. It's literally standing in this corner.
Oh, okay. I was confused because the way the block was. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm not going to do that. Obviously. Okay. It is on the floor. All right. I guess I'm just going to attempt to hit it. Try my best. Okay, that'll work. 23. 14 bludgeoning damage, and I'm guessing I can't move at 5 feet anywhere.
Not. Yeah, no, you can't. Unless, like, you could push it up the wall. No, I'm just kidding. You can't. Yeah.
No. Okay. All right, let's try this again. That would be a 17.
Yep.
Nice. 16 damage.
Damn.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting some good rolls today, baby. And let me just kind of get out of the way. Juniper and Wispa are gonna switch spots for now. And Juniper is going to float up above him. So just assume she's above. Actually, no. I lied. I'm not doing that. Juniper is going to float above him, but I want to be in a good position where I could get Sentinel if indeed that were to happen. Sorry. Sorry, everybody else.
You're not precluding my ability. Oh, I guess Whisper lists a little bit, but you're fine.
We both have Eldritch Blast. Like,
I could just Eldritch Blast.
that's
You're
my
right.
plan.
Carbon.
Move over here and Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast does more damage than my rapier with the other, since I can't smite anyway, so.
Incredible.
So that's gonna hit.
Yep.
For 10 force damage, and here's the second beam. That's a nat 20. Wish I could smite that.
If only.
That's okay. That's still 16. That's pretty good. And I think I'm gonna go with that's my turn, and that will be
It is now bloodied.
cool.
Nice.
All right, Azra.
Azra's turn then. He's gonna see this thing on the fucking wall by Juniper and Whisper and all that. And he's gonna blast some sword beams at this thing. He's gonna cut 2 arcs in the air as crescent moons blast towards it. Do I get Divine Favor on Eldritch Blast? No, it's only for weapon attacks. It does not factor in for this. Oh well. Woof. Woof! Alright, well that's gonna be a miss. That's a shame. Do I want to use Juke's second Bardic Inspiration on this?
No reason not to.
I mean, it's not really going to be used for anything else, so sure, why not? I'm going to roll literally anything. Cool, so that's going to be a hit.
Yep.
Make it my second attack. Cool. Well...
That's a thing.
Well...
Oh, so that's just a 1 plus a 3. That's 4 damage.
4 whole force damage from Azra.
Is Azra looking at his Eldritch Blast and then looking at Romeo's Eldritch Blast and feeling a little like...
He's measuring blasts.
Azra looks down at his sword and goes, I see that my magic feels uncooperative today.
You get a message and it's like, you never let me out. You never let me talk.
I mean, we tried to let him out.
Odd.
I don't recall giving you permission to speak, Gorgoth.
It's only in your head. No one else hears it.
Get the
But he's
fuck
just
back
like,
down into my subconscious.
But like, if you look, Romeo and him work together. Romeo and Herman work together. It makes them
Gorgoth?
stronger. If you work
Gorgoth?
with me.
Gorgoth, shut the fuck up.
I thought when we made this deal, we'd be friends.
We are not equals in this arrangement, you and I.
I feel like we were closer before the agreement. I feel like it's become
We
kind of
probably were. My hatred
like-
for you has only grown.
It's like we used to be friends, and now we're just workplace, like, coworkers. And
You keep talking. I told you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just think it's funny, Paladin straight face telling anything, shut the fuck up.
We're done here. Shut up.
It
Stop talking.
tickles me.
All right, then you're gonna keep rolling those ones.
We shall see about that.
All right.
That's the end of Azra's turn. He's done.
Oh. Ryder.
Speaking of which, come on, don't fail me this time. I got people. I want to impress the Paladin, damn it. Yeah. Okay.
18 will hit.
I know that'll hit, so let's go with this first. And now for the tasty part. Shasha! Thunder Smite, baby!
How many smites we got in this? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's a different. It's a spell. Yeah. So that's a strength save of 13. It does fail, despite being a strong boy. So it'll take 8 thunder damage. Wait.
You said lightning.
Yep, I was just double checking.
I went over that very same thought process in my head.
They go together. No, yeah. All right. Gallus.
Okay,
And it figures JD wasn't even here to see it. That is sad.
Aw.
same usual thing, just, shoot arrow at it.
I do kind of find it funny that our party's like, oh, you're gonna Eldritch Blast? Oh, also Eldritch Blast. Oh, you're gonna Smite? I'm also gonna Smite. Like, we're all just like,
I got
you're
an
gonna go Bardic Inspiration? I'm also Bardic Inspiration.
Meanwhile, Wispa and Juniper are just like, I hit things.
It figures.
Ooh, that burger looks good, JD. He can't hear me.
Okay, Brett, what are you doing?
I got a nat 20.
What's
Whoa, nice.
It figures.
Katie,
I
also that burger
something
looks
to
delicious.
Paladin, and he's not a disrespect.
Seven?
What's
What?
your way?
4 people talking at once.
Yeah,
What?
exactly. Let's let Chris finish his thing first. Chris, I parted the seas like Moses. I'm gonna need you to tell me something.
Hold on. That'll be, 39 damage.
Nice.
Holy shit.
He crit.
Is that including your sneaky dice?
Yep,
It is on death's door.
Hmm.
that's my turn.
Okay. Now rewind. Wyatt was trying to tell JD that he in character Ryder smited, and he said, "I need to impress the paladin," as he did so. And right as JD got up and walked away.
No!
You fucker!
You failed to it. The paladin judge is not impressed.
And Jessica was like, that burger looks good.
I haven't
It
even
does.
taken my oath yet.
Alright, and then we have the Shambler, which is gonna wipe some peeps.
Are you gonna fight peeps?
Who looks more damaged? Oh, Ryder's not there. God damn it. So he'll swipe at Juniper.
Oh, is that how it goes?
Ryder's right there. He's within range.
Oh no, but Wyatt's not here. It's more what I meant.
Mhm.
Like I can't ask
I
Wyatt.
Oh, then I'm gonna leave. If that's how it's gonna work.
I mean, I can give you an answer to that.
Yeah, I can too. I'm dumb. I can just look at your character sheets.
You can, yeah, that's what I did. He's a 60 out of 68. He's fine.
Okay. And how are you looking, Juniper? Any damage at all?
A little bit, but I'm good.
Okay. I think I'm gonna swipe at Ryder. So.
Try me.
Come at me, bro.
Ooh, he just crit.
Oh shit.
Oh no, he came at you.
Don't let him put you in his
So-
mouth.
We're gonna roll the crit damage first.
I know normally you like that, but it's not a good move right now.
Oh no.
So that is 32 damage to Ryder with a crit.
Jesus. Ooh, that's a spicy damage.
And then it's gonna go for its second one.
I'm gonna sentinel that.
Okay.
So that would go for the first one. So let's see. Don't fail me now. Yeah, 22.
22 will hit.
Ooh, 13 bludgeoning damage.
13 damage. You are so lucky, Ryder. It was literally on its second attack, gonna hit you and then swallow you. So, Jess, you just effectively saved Ryder's life.
Did it die?
Juniper, not Juniper, sorry. Wispa, you have killed this thing just
Fuck
as it went to
yes.
pick up Ryder and swallow him.
Hell yeah. Guys, did I do the finishing blow on all of them?
Yes, you did.
Yay! Sentinels, my favorite.
Happy to be of assistance.
So last week,
I
Azra
avenged
saved.
you.
Last week, Azra saved Eris from being eaten. This week, Wispa saved Ryder from being eaten. Good job, team.
Woo!
Ain't nobody eating nobody on our watch.
Unless
okay, so
they
are you
ask
guys-
for it.
Are you guys exiting the maze fully, or are you going to go look at the banshees?
I think we're gonna leave fully, right, team? Or are we going for the banshee?
Were we gonna take a nap first at, friggin' Red Realm over there?
We can probably hit a short rest on the way to the Emporium, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, I mean, I don't really need it, but Ryder's probably looking kind of rough. He's a rough
Ryder's
rider.
gonna need it.
He's a rough rider.
Hold on. Hold on.
Well done, team. Yes, well
Okay.
done.
So the party, you exit the bone brambles.
Are we going to take a short rest now? Just in case we encounter anything?
Yeah, like on your way out, walking out, your first way to the first place. But yes, on your travels, as long as you're not doing anything, you all get a short rest.
Okay.
Alright, short rest.
Excellent. So we can all spend hit die and such. Remember if you spend hit die that Jukes' Song of Rest gives you an extra d6.
22 plus an extra d6 makes 28. Nice.
I'm all the way back up.
Ryder, how much are you missing still?
That is a good question. Let's see.
I'll be back.
'Cause I think Ryder was the only one who got...
68, so 12? Yeah, 12.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a second level Cure Light, Cure Wounds with my packed spell slot.
Aw, thank you, buddy.
I got you,
As
bro.
you guys are leaving the bone brambles,
Oh yeah, I'm good.
as you leave the bone brambles, you all get a message in your head.
Oh.
And it said, "Oh, group, I forgot to tell you.
Oh dear.
I have a little side business going called Red Ruth's Bargains.
Oh, God.
1 soul coin gets you a common or uncommon potion. 2 soul coins get you a rare potion. 3 soul coins gets you a use of the commune spell."
What the hell does that do?
Is that something that either Ryder or Azra would be familiar with, being, like, clergy themselves?
Yeah, probably. One second.
Mm.
Just opening it up myself. Yeah. It literally is a spell that lets you contact your deity and ask 3 questions.
Well, shit. Me and Elmaid are already like this.
Okay. So,
Something to
I did
think
roll.
about.
No random encounter.
Oh, we
So...
love that. Azra is going. So, quick point of order. As Azra heals Ryder, he like lays his hand on Ryder's wound, and you were like hit by essentially a sledgehammer, I think. So you have like this nasty bruise on your side. As Azra's healing it, there's this sense not of like the ordinary moonlight that he normally has from his magic, but there's like this burning sensation as the swelling goes down.
Ooh.
But shit's been weird in hell, so.
Azra himself doesn't like make any mention of it, but he does like glance up at you occasionally as he's healing you, and when he's done, there, that seems better. Are you well?
Yeah, must have hit me a bit harder than I'm used to. Kind of stung through the process there. That's a first.
I believe that very few of us are used to the situation we are now in.
Only you know, buddy.
Azra's gonna
Only
like
you.
shake his hands off and put some space between himself and Ryder as he finishes.
As an aside, don't forget that you notice that transmogrification.
Transmutation. Yes.
Transmutation.
Can I make an Arcana check or something to identify the spell that was cast?
You can roll Arcana now, but I will have to wait for Max to get back to give the
Sure.
answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll an Arcana with some guidance.
Oh.
Oh, and Chris, did Max say where he went?
Not that it fucking mattered.
He needed to go take care of some stuff. He'll be back in a little bit.
By take care, do you mean shit?
No, he did that earlier.
He's jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just off camera right now. It's fine.
He's
Yeah,
off
Chris,
camera.
Chris is giving him a hand job. That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Given the fact that Azra could not identify the spell as they were leaving the Bone Brambles, he will say to Ryder, as of right now, Haruman has some manner of spell upon himself. With some degree of transmutative magic, I do not know the specifics. It is no spell that I recognize. I do not know that it is harmful, as he is specifically forbidden to engage in any form of harm towards us. But be aware of it.
Kind of furrows his brow for a moment. I'll keep watch on him tonight, or at least whenever we rest.
I would appreciate that, thank you.
Not a problem. And,
He's...
Azra, friend.
Yes, can I help you?
Doing good, but can you do me a favor?
Of course.
That was kind of close back there. I don't know if you noticed, but I almost turned into an anti-vegetarian dinner. Something were to happen, take care of Gallus, would you?
Azra takes a moment because he recognizes what a serious request this is from Ryder. Of course. No
Thanks.
harm shall come to him under my watch.
At the very least, get him out of this place.
You have my word.
Thanks, partner.
You are welcome, partner.
When you guys make it back to the vehicle, so you can ride it to the Wandering Emporium, JD. Oh, no.
I'm listening.
You guys are getting on your vehicles. There's you're vehicling up.
Mm-hmm.
Using your vehicles.
We sure are. There's no reason to use a secondary vehicle right now. I appreciate the attempt.
But for coolness, there's a reason.
Staying together is more important right now than anything else.
God damn it. Okay, fine.
I know, buddy, and I appreciate the effort you put into this.
So,
In my defense, I did try to do it earlier to have someone carry Eris, if you noticed that.
What?
Anyway, Azra is also going to find... Wispa is still the Prime, right? Juniper is still the Echo?
Correct.
So Azra's going to seek out Wispa and say, Wispa, I believe that there is something amiss with Haramon at the moment. He seems to be under a transmutative effect of a spell that I cannot identify. Keep an eye on him. I don't know what he's doing.
I've always kept an eye on him. I'll continue to. Thanks for the heads up.
also, JD, I just noticed you rolled a 4, and then you rolled a D4, but even if you rolled a 4 on your 4, you'd have an 8. Like,
Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't know shit about what he cast.
No, I get that, but why did you even bother with the D4?
I don't know, because I said that I cast a guidance and I wanted to at least make the effort.
Alrighty,
He's
so
a man who sticks to his laurels. I'll give him that.
I'm a man of principles. They're misguided, but I have them.
so
That's
the party, the Wandering Emporium is a cool place. Let me read it. A collection of brightly colored tents stands clustered together, creating an oasis of comfort amid the dread landscape of Avernus. Huge infernal war machines form a horseshoe around the tents, with curtains made of small rectangular iron plates and lamps dangling from chains strung between them. Soft, lilting music and wondrous smells drift across the hot winds, inviting a closer look.
Fun times.
So, the opening is up here at the top. Like I said, it's a horseshoe. But you can see some things from the outside. To the south, you see this guy.
Excuse?
That's a cod piece.
That is several
hey,
helpings of man right there.
I cut off a finger because I pissed this guy off.
To the east, you see this girl.
Madam.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Instead of chain
Madam,
daddy,
your-
it's a lady.
Madam, your existence
Chain
is
lady.
kinky.
Yes. And she has with her a bunch of, like, fiery animals.
Adorbs.
So that's the right side. The left side, you see a group of snake creatures.
Cool.
Fiery snake creatures.
I mean, they're
And
not
with-
tentacles, but I wouldn't cast it aside. That one has a dramatic bump where there should not have been a bump.
And then to the north,
This armor style reminds me of the undead armor in World of Warcraft, like the helm.
Hey, honestly, I dig it though. Like, I
Mhm.
love it. This is my shit. If I wasn't a paladin, I'd be all over that.
Mm.
and then to the north, you see a big welcoming sign that says, "Welcome to the Wandering Emporium." And you see this dude.
He looks smarmy. Don't like him.
Arabian
Is he gonna send us on a fetch quest so that we get a fucking appointment?
Like Arabian days.
As you get closer, you see the sign says, "All are welcome here. No fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions."
Who's this?
Who's what? The guy?
I'm pinging. I don't know. I can't see.
Oh, no, I don't. Sorry, I don't see your ping. 1 second.
It looks like a hot lady.
She's inside, so you can't see her because you're outside.
I mean, I
right
can
now.
clearly see her, so...
Yes. Jess can see her.
Jess wants to see a hot lady.
When you get inside the bazaar, you will. So, yeah, so I'm assuming you guys go up to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Regrettably.
Let me see. Where is... There we are. Oh, come! Yes. Welcome to my wandering emporium.
Oh,
Come,
this is
guests.
You are the owner of this
I am
emporium.
the owner and proprietor of the one Emporium. I am Mahadi, Emporium Master.
Mahadi?
Mahadi, we are pleased to make your acquaintance. We are wandering travelers who seek to perform a task on behalf of Red Ruth, the Bone Bramble.
Surely life is not all about missions and jobs. You must come and shop and rest. And we have a spa. We have a barber. We have a tattoo parlor. We have.
Actually, the spa is exactly what we're looking for. An appointment, to be exact. For our friend.
For Red Ruth.
That's my spa. Infernal Rapture. Come. And the force field that you could not see before has now dropped. That was here, and you can now proceed inside.
At the drop of a force field, Azra is suddenly much more wary of this person. Thinking that, with Detect Magic, do I get the impression that he is himself a spellcaster? Or that he has some item that is controlling the, force field?
He is himself a spellcaster. In fact, with Detect
Azra
Magic...
is much more wary of him now.
With your Detect Magic, you would sense that the face you see is not his true... Like, you would get some kind of illusion magic coming off of him.
Interesting.
You figured he'd pick a better face.
I'm gonna ping a Divine Sense, Kyle.
Okay. What does that
So-
tell you?
I'm gonna pop it into chat really quickly. Bam! The location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
The whole place is pinging with different things as you do that. He himself does ping as a fiend.
Yeah, I figured. Azra's not gonna push the topic because he figures that most individuals in Avernus are gonna be fiends of some flavor.
Yes.
So that is one use of that from my character sheet.
Do you get to know anything in depth about?
I know if the area is consecrated or desecrated, but I don't know the specifics of any creature that I sense.
Okay.
Here's a question. Do I sense any celestials with this ability?
So. No, I'm pretty sure they're all fiends or aberrations or things like that. Yeah.
Totally fair. Thank you. Azra's gonna look at Mahati and say, if we wish to make an appointment for this spa, this would be done with you, or is there a receptionist who would handle such matters?
Good question.
I fear that our business is somewhat time-sensitive to us, so I don't know that we have time to dawdle.
Huh.
As Azra side-eyes Ryder, who's walking into the encampment.
I just have to find my notes on the Wandering Emporium. 1 second.
Bless you.
Thank you. I had turned off the mic for not Discord, but I did for the stream, so
Incredible.
everyone was enjoying a silent blowing of the nose except for you guys.
What consideration?
I need a mute toggle.
You would say if you are wishing to go to Infernal Rapture, that is not actually in the Emporium itself. You see, it is on a demi-plane, and if you wish to go there, I would recommend you shop first and make yourself at home. But if you are about your business, I could take you there right now. But I wish you could see all the wonders that may be in the. They say it's the Wandering Emporium, but it's also the Wondering Emporium.
I feel like you're being real pushy, bub.
Wordplay aside, perhaps my companions can explore the Emporium and I can handle business.
I think it would take you to a separate realm. I think that's the problem.
Right, but I feel like this person, if he was going to have hostile intentions, would not be doing very well in Avernus.
Yes. Actually, if anybody wants to make like a history check, because you might have heard rumors going around Avernus.
History! I have history!
All here, or should I? Is this just? I only see Azra and Ryder.
You're all here. They just put their tokens
Oh,
on.
I don't know shit.
I put myself there.
Gotcha. Okay, so I.
Max, you can now do because you actually have tokens for in the menus. You have tokens for all three of you.
Thank you. History.
Oh, am I dragging myself out? Is that what we're doing?
18.
Yeah, I think the 18 is the only one that's high. Actually, I'm dumb. Haruman would 100% know. Haruman doesn't even have to make a check. Haruman, you know the Wandering Emporium to be a neutral meeting place among Avernus that devils and, anybody else would dare not fight within the Wandering Emporium because if they did, they'd face Mahadi's wrath. And you would know that Mahadi is, like, a pretty powerful fiend. And he's only pretty much, like, yeah. Mahadi has a deal with Asmodeus himself.
Gotcha.
So if you want to tell the rest of the party that it's like neutral ground,
I would relay that to the party and tell them that this is a place of neutrality. Kyle, also, I do not see the other players for myself, and I do not have control to drag Gallus out.
So your other versions are under. I think they're under magic, just because I stuck them somewhere. Yeah, they're under magic. Oh, did I not actually give them to you?
You got this one, but you didn't do a 50-50, but that does not matter right now. Also, it will not let me drag out Gallus, though.
So before we came here, since Max wasn't here, we had said some stuff about his magic pinging or whatever, and you said we'd have to wait until he came back.
Yeah, Azra had gone to Ryder and told him about Haruman's magic.
And
when
mine.
Azra did an Arcana, though, he rolled too low to know what was going on, and then Azra also went to Wispa and mentioned Haruman's magic as well.
Okay.
So I need to give you Gallus.
Just for the record, Azra, it is no longer pinging. It has not been since combat.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Azra would have made that known then to both Wispa and Ryder that it was active during combat but not afterwards.
No, it was active leading up to combat and was not active in or after combat.
Oh, okay. My apologies for misunderstanding.
So on the ride
so
over,
yes.
you had told Wispa, because she had said you'd been quiet, that you would tell her later while you were quiet. So could she?
Was intimidated by that really sexy hag.
Oh my god.
Can I do an insight check on that?
That's so good.
I hate you so much.
I don't know shit. Okay, cool. If that's legit true, that makes me laugh so hard.
The truth.
The God's honest truth.
Yeah, you believe them. You guys have never believed something more in your life.
So funny.
So you guys can stay together. You can split up. You just gotta tell me where you're going, who you're talking to. If you want me to flash the character up bigger, I can do that.
Can you flash the hottie? Because...
Why are we here right now?
So, Red Ruth needs an appointment to the spa, so you're here to make an appointment for the spa. And then also, you're free to buy stuff and relax.
Kyle's pushing us to go around the carnival first.
Yes, the owner here, Mahadi, he can teleport you to the spa/restaurant because it's on a demi-plane. It's not Emporium here. But the rest, other than the spa and the restaurant, are here. But he did say, he's like, if you want to do your job, you can, but no, you must experience the Emporium. You must go around and explore.
Mm-hmm. Also, this guy looks very interesting as well. From here, it looks like Dave Grohl's head on a worm.
Who are you painting? Oh, it kind of is that.
Oh, sure, you'll make him bigger, but not the hottie.
Well, I'll make the hot girl
hate
bigger
that.
now that you're inside. Yeah, now that you're inside.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
she's a lamia.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep.
He's a monster master.
I'd like her to choke me.
If it was Romeo, that would be right where he was, but I don't think Harleman is interested.
Because you weren't here. Outside of the place, I did flash up these things. This woman is over here on the east side. To the south is this dude. And to the west are these guys.
Okay.
And then now we're inside. So you guys gotta tell me what you're doing, who you're talking to, what you want to see about, and I'll tell you what their wares are and stuff like that.
Well, I know where I'm going.
Skip past everything else.
So,
I guess I'll look at people as
Mahadi
I go
is
by.
not willing to talk business until after we viewed the Emporium. Is that right?
No, you 100% could. He was just trying to do his best salesman pitch to encourage you otherwise.
I think
But if you
Azra's
press the
focus.
issue, you get that he's more about customer service than anything, so he will send
Can
you
you
off.
flash up this guy?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's such a
I like
gentleman.
that.
That picture is so blurry.
Is his beard a snake?
Or mine?
He's a bearded devil, so he's got the bearded tentacle thing.
Oh, hot. It's ribbed for your
He's
pleasure.
got just one, like, goatee kind of thing going on instead of the big beard.
Ribbed for your pleasure.
So we will start with Jess, because she picked the snake person first,
Hell yeah.
and then we'll go from there.
Bam.
Snake person. Wandering Emporium notes.
I wouldn't mind other people flashing up as I walk over to her, but...
Yeah. So she would go, oh, I am Sonia. And welcome to Sonyan Tattoos.
Fuck yeah.
She's a tattoo artist.
Hell yeah.
She's like, I think that your spiritualness and your sensuality and your bravery and everything can be expressed upon art upon your skin.
Say Wispa pulls her sleeve up and she shows all her tattoos. She's like, I agree. And then she brings Juniper forward. She's like, I think it's time for this one to get something though.
Oh my god, Azra is not there to stop this.
And Juniper's like, oh my god, I've never had a tattoo before. What do you have?
Whatever the heart's desire.
Are these magical tattoos or?
So for purposes, she has regular tattoos that are obviously cheaper. She also does sell magical tattoos.
Okay. Interesting. Do you have a price list for me?
Yes. Do you happen to have the price
Something
list?
from months ago that wasn't official that you just kind of sent to me?
I definitely put it in I think I might put it in a Word document. Now let me check my Google Docs.
Also, have we been splitting up our money or do we just put it all in?
We've done the party loot. I
We
think.
have a party fund, and then we each get, we split certain things into our own inventory.
Mm-hmm.
But there is an amount of money in the party loot as well.
What is the currency here? Like, I imagine it's not gold.
Yeah, no, they'll take gold. Some things are soul coins only, though, but some things are gold.
We have a lot of gold from the Randolph thing way back when. Yeah.
We do, both from Randolph and from Gallus trying to win back the party's love.
So that's all of that platinum is now that 6,000 plus gold in the party loot.
Yeah.
Say, Mama needs a tattoo.
I just found my Wander Emporium notes. That's cool. But I'm pretty positive I had my tattoo notes here somewhere. There.
Could we also sell Harumon's Infernal Attack here?
Yeah, you could.
We're not gonna actually do it. I don't want that in the hands of anyone else running around Avernus.
I think what we'll do is, so we don't spend the whole time just bargaining prices and stuff like that, as we go around and find the different merchants, you guys can then, figure out how much gold you have, and, we'll figure out prices between sessions, and, you know what I mean? So, you now know that there's a magical tattoo artist, look in Tasha's, figure out what tattoos you want, and then we can talk about prices and stuff. They're probably gonna be, 1,000 plus per tattoo, depending on which tattoo you want.
What? What just happened?
Right, came up.
I am here.
Everybody's Discord got weird for me, I feel like.
What?
I mean, Gray popped in a lot of interference from Gray.
Did Ryder just put on the helmet?
Yeah, that's what I'm reacting to.
What just happened?
What the fuck?
Slowly takes.
What?
Move my helmet. Eyes and
What?
takes it before putting it on. There's good luck, guys. What? I thought you guys said you were gonna do it at night. What the heck?
So I went to him and said, "This is your best chance because it guarantees you I can't attack the party. I can't attack them in this place."
Okay, yeah, guys, you don't see it because you're not there, because we're all split up right now, but somewhere in the Wandering Emporium, Romeo and Ryder, Herman and Ryder are having a conversation, and now Romeo is back to himself, no hat, and Ryder is gone, and before you stands a fully complete Haruman.
What
Now
the
possessing Ryder's
fuck?
body, Ryder is no more.
What the
Romeo is also dead, passed out.
fuck?
Wait, where did this happen?
Actually, within your eyesight, Azra.
Well, no, inside the carnival, he said. So, or inside the
No,
Emporium.
Ezra stayed with Mahadi.
No,
Yeah,
Ryder
Ezra's back here with Gallus.
Ryder-
Romeo, you had said
Ryder
that.
went outside to find a place to write, and then I approached him and offered him that this was his best spot to do it.
You just said that you couldn't hurt the party inside. Outside, you can
Oh,
kill the party all you want.
Okay, if it's outside, then I'll just go with it's right there, sure.
Yes.
Uh,
Because I had thought that you had gone south to, was it to talk to this guy or something? So that's why I kind of thought you were down there.
I went out to talk to this guy, and then Ryder asked for a piece of pen and paper, and I have a forgery kit. So I gave him the pen and piece of paper, and I proposed to him then, hey, right now seems pretty good, guy.
I see.
So anyway, I'm going to change my character back to full Romeo.
Yes.
So what the
Now, why did you say you were passed out?
Because I assumed I was? Is
I
the
don't think
truth
so.
of the matter?
I mean, I can have you roll a check if you want, but I would imagine that you would just be yourself again, 100% you.
Why is this even happening, guys?
You?
What? Here, you know what? I'm gonna do a luck check on my side.
Yeah, go ahead. I imagine he passed out because I just had a demon ripped out of me. Like, it's something
That's fair. Okay, I like that. That's good
And I
flavor.
was-
So,
And I was
Romeo,
the dormant time.
what'd you say?
And I was the dormant half at the time, so...
Fine. Yes, I agree with that logic. So Romeo, you are passed out on the ground. Ryder is no longer here, so anybody who were to look for Ryder is not here anymore. Let me grab a Haruman token.
So he's 100% Haruman. No more Ryder.
No more. Ryder. He now looks like this.
Fuck me.
Is he 100% Harriman, though?
He's 100% Harriman.
As far as we can tell from looking at him,
Ryder
yeah.
and him so, here's the thing. The helmet works by default. It just straight up takes over your body, and Harriman is the person. But Romeo had made a deal that said, there's no trickery, you don't need to corrupt me, I will just willingly put it in if we do a 50-50 share. That was something he built into the bargain. When Ryder accepted the helmet, he did so to lessen Romeo's burden and save Romeo. He did not put any clauses in Ryder's bargain. So Ryder's just like, I will be Harriman to save Romeo. No ifs, ands, or buts, no clauses, no addendums, just, yeah. So, yes, Ryder is no more, Harriman is here, Romeo's passed out. That's what's going on, but I kind of don't think most of the party's aware this is happening, because Gallus and Azra are talking to Mahadi about going to the spa, you and Wispa are down here talking about tattoos, Eris literally just woke up inside of the vehicle, because Gray just got here, so
Can Gallus and I make perception checks to notice this?
Yes, 100% yes.
I would not know to guidance myself, so it's just a flat perception. I have a question.
Yeah.
We have our little jelly things, right?
Yeah.
Can my jelly thing give me the help action if it's with me?
Don't think. What was the stat block I gave you for the
A
jelly thing?
homunculus, right?
Oh, it was a homunculus. Yeah. So I think.
The answer is probably yes, but not for a perception check here. Yeah. I think as a general rule of thumb, yes, but I don't think he could aid your perception. Maybe make his own. However, I will also say that Gallus got a 23.
Yep.
I would rule that the homunculus can help you look, and therefore, yeah, instead of making its own perception check, it could give you the help action. Yeah.
Oh, well, I got an nat 20 anyway, so.
Okay. So, yes, you notice, like, it's a smell at first. Gallus and Azra, you're talking to Mahadi, you notice a smell at first. It smells like something is burning down. Like, you smell cinders. That it's stronger than anything else you would smell in Avernus usually. And at the Wandering Emporium, it doesn't really smell like Avernus as much as the rest of Avernus. It's a place of peace and calm in the tornado that is hell. So where there once was peace and calm, you now smell an infernal smell you smelled before coming from inside of the Emporium. You recognize the smell, and you hear like a roar or something, a magical arcane roar, and you would, yeah.
No.
You
I
suspect
think
it to be hard.
Azra looks at Gallus and says, something has gone very wrong. And he's gonna run inside.
I follow.
As Ryder, if you have I know you have a new character, put him into the Hell Fridays thing and send him to me so I know what he looks like and I need his token and all that jazz. Okay.
Well, I guess this explains Ryder's earlier message about someone being ready to go.
Yeah. And also the way he said, hey, please take care of Gallus for me, and you now know why they were...
No, that's fucked up. But...
And the way that there was...
Magic was the spelled message that I have been using to secretly communicate with Ryder all session.
God.
We've been plotting this since the beginning of the Bone Force split up, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was 2 weeks in the making.
Carmen was secretly, like, corrupting, basically, Ryder, like, over time, kind of a thing.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it wasn't even a corruption.
No, corruption. I don't mean corruption.
He gave up and wanted to save Romeo.
Yes, that's what I meant. Thank you.
He just fucking gave up and decided someone else, he can do at least one good thing and help. So.
Ryder.
Oh, damn it.
What do you think Gallus is gonna think of this? Huh?
Well, you know,
so Azra sees straight up Harriman.
Yeah, you see straight up Harriman standing between these two booths.
He was actually going to not, and then I said, fine, I'll seek younger audiences, like clearly hinting at you, and he went, okay, wait, hold on.
Fuck.
He looks at his hands. He's like... He
What
looks
thing?
down at what was Ryder's body.
Wait, Ryder's body is down there? Like, separate from Harriman?
No. Harmon is in Ryder's body.
Okay.
If he took the helmet, if he took the face off, it'd be Ryder's face. You know what I mean?
Harmon took him in his own body, which was right.
Gotcha. So Azra looks at Harmon. What in the name of every saint are you doing here?
I'm back. I've returned.
Where is
and
Romeo?
Saints had nothing to do with it.
Where is Romeo?
He just points over it on the ground to the west.
Then
My
who-
vessel is over there.
Then whose body are you in?
He lifts up the visor so you get a peek at Ryder's face, like infernally scarred up and a little marred, and then he puts the face mask back down.
Azra gets a nice little helping of, I think, some trauma from that. I'm going to kill you.
We're on neutral ground. I can't fight you, and you can't fight me. But
Do you
I'm
plan to
back.
live here?
I'll leave, and I'll get out of here, and I'll go see Zariel,
The
and I'll tell
instant
her everything I know about
you
our
step
whole little group.
1 foot out of this encampment, I am going to sever your...
You've seen what I can do. I have spells. I have Dimension Door. I have.
Do I think that all of his spells are back? Do I think that he's back to full strength where he is?
You would get the sense that he is back to full strength. Yes.
Fuck me, really?
Yep.
Fuck.
I will have to say, even if he didn't, I was told we took a short rest, which would mean like Harum and Romeo was a warlock, so he would have gotten his spells back from that alone.
Yeah.
If nothing else.
I struck a deal with Romeo. I did no such deal with Ryder. He does not exist in here anymore. This is a shell that I occupy.
You bastard.
I can't believe this shit.
Hey, I'm evil. What do you expect?
He wasn't always evil? What the fuck?
Azra is going to, hold his hand out to the side, and he is going to cast Dancing Lights. Can I see Juniper from where I am?
You can see Wispa, but not Juniper, but yes.
Okay, that's fair. I am going to cast Dancing Lights, and is it reasonable to state that Azra and Juniper devised a signal that the two of them could use to communicate? Like, basic things. Danger. Safe. Things like that, like almost military hand signs through Azra's Dancing Lights.
I like that.
Azra is going to use Dancing Lights, which has a range of 120 feet, and he is going to arrange 4 lanterns, 2 purple, 1 yellow, 1 green, into the symbol for danger, near Wispa, who he can see.
Okay.
While we wait for Wispa to come, he will just say, "My lady Zariel will destroy you. All of your friends. All of your elves. He didn't say elf, he didn't say drow. That was Kyle.
Drow are elves, they're a subset.
I
No,
just...
I know, yes, he just would have been more specific.
Can I just remind you that you do have this? Do you remember when she gave it to you?
Oh! No, I did not remember that. Thank you for mentioning it.
So you have a connection to me.
Can I use that to speak to you?
Well, no, but you would let her see through your eyes. She would be able to see Haruman if you activated the
It
token.
didn't... So...
No, she can use the token to see through my location.
Yeah.
I can't use it to show
Oh, no, wait,
her
I
my
have... Hold on. There's more to it. There's another section. I did
good.
the wrong one. But yes, I can do that.
Okay, but it's still, you can speak to me, I can't speak to you.
Yeah, he can't activate it. You're the only one who can activate it.
So I could, if I see that, I could immediately talk to
Yes,
him.
he sends out the fairy lights, you activate the token. Yes.
Okay. I would do that. It would be Juniper's voice, though.
Yeah.
What's going on, Azra?
Can Azra respond with this, or no?
Yeah, I think so. I think it works. Telepathic message. You can send a message to the region holding. No, it doesn't say you can respond. Yeah.
Azra is going to, like, separate and put the lights back together 4 times for danger. Just, like, to emphasize that there is something wrong.
But what I would say is, Jess, you could definitely, after, like, Azra can't communicate back,
I know.
you could activate the token
I
to
know.
look through its eyes.
I know.
Okay.
That would...
The issue is that each of these are actions that give Haruman chances to do things.
No, he's just gloating. He's not doing anything. He's gloating.
Amazing. Amazing.
I'm gonna say...
Azra's gonna try to keep him talking.
Say,
Azra's gonna try...
Juniper would definitely do that, and then just see fucking Haruman.
You would also see Ryder's face in Haruman's visor.
Yes.
She'd look at us, oh shit, get everybody together, there's trouble, Scooby Gang! No, I'm just kidding. But,
I have a question. Can I make a persuasion check just to keep Haruman monologuing?
I don't even think it's necessary. But yeah, you can.
Amazing. Azra is asking all of these leading questions, like, how do you think you're going to escape? Or, what is your mistress going to do to stop us? Like,
I can tell you this. Mahadi has a deal with Asmodeus, as Romeo told you earlier. Asmodeus has a deal with Zario. I work for Zario.
Azra's gonna see Whisper approaching.
where is
and,
everybody else? Because Juniper would definitely be flicking and going to find them.
Ryder is inside Haruman. Romeo
Obviously.
is passed out on the ground over here.
Uh-huh.
Gallus is up by the entrance. Unless, Gallus, did you follow Azra in?
I followed, but
Well, he's got a pretty high perception, too.
Yeah. So Gallus would be in, too.
Okay, so the only one is Romeo's on the ground over there. I think that they would have started coming and seeing him. Whisper would have gone to get him, but Juniper would have come within, let's see.
Wait, which one is the not Echo, like the real person?
Whisper right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So Juniper would come to see.
Oh, Eris, you are also here because you had woken up in the tank outside, so you can also be here too.
Okay, for sure. Okay. I'm not gonna do nothing. Never mind, I'm not going to do it.
Eris, here's what you see real quick as a summation. This guy, he runs the Wandering Emporium. This is the Wandering Emporium. It's a collection of infernal rides and tanks. It's like a mall / a carnival. Yeah, and then now Haruman's back.
That's amazing. I was at work when you guys defeated Haruman, so I barely know anything about him.
Well, he's been Romeo this whole time.
Well, in fairness,
That's all I know about him. He's a demon that was in a helmet, and he is with Romeo. That's all I knew about him.
Without his
Now he's a
infernal
demon.
attack,
Now
He
he's a
doesn't-
demon that's inside of Ryder.
Oh, that's true. His infernal attack is in the party loot at the moment. I want to say.
yeah, his infernal attack is back at the tank.
Back at the tank. Okay, good to know.
Which in fairness is information that Romeo would have known, and therefore
Yeah, so if I was a smart boy, I would have grabbed him off the party loot before doing this, but I was not a smart enough boy, so oh well.
So good.
Oh, plus. Okay.
What?
Just for the record, although I don't know if you know that, yeah, I think I get up for a potion of healing.
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Oh, oh, oh.
We
Oh
have
my
the
God.
old. Wait, do we have pre-helmet Romeo? I think I do.
Yeah, it's pre-helmet Romeo. Right.
I'm pretty sure I did save him. Let me see. Yes, let me grab him for you.
Sure.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Do we know what the consequences are for taking a hostile action within the Emporium?
You do not know, and you have not tried, so you do not know.
I think I would know, right?
Romeo,
Haruman
are
would
you,
have known.
Romeo, are you aware of everything Haruman knew?
So I don't think so. I don't know. We never fleshed that out. But here's what I'm thinking.
I think if Haruman has a direct thought, you could maybe overhear it because you're sharing a brain. But if it's something in the recesses of his mind, you wouldn't know it.
I would imagine that Haruman, I think I would know it because I think it's a direct thought when we get here.
But also, I think that we'd know it'd be pretty fucking serious if Haruman's not willing to do anything here. And he thinks he's so big and bad.
But he's also standing here casually talking to you because he has no fear of you here.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think... I think I would have known because Haruman had to be directly thinking about it because he went to tell Ryder, do it now because I cannot hurt the fuck.
Yes.
So having said that, Kyle, do I know? It's up to you. If I don't, like, if it's not a relevant enough thought...
You don't know the direct... I would even say it's this. It's not that anything bad happens, it's that you physically cannot. You try to cast a spell, it won't work.
Oh.
You try to swing your sword, it won't work.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, God, okay.
I don't know.
Azra needs to get the information because Haruman just stated he has teleportation abilities. So Azra's like,
But you can't use any magic here.
Yeah, but the second he steps outside, he activates Dimension Door, he's gone.
Dimension Door is also a non-hostile spell.
I do not have control of Romeo, please.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Azra's first thought... Azra's first thought is that the Infernal Tech is in their tank. Haruman gets that, he becomes a much more serious threat.
Although we did defeat him before, we could defeat him again.
But before, he was coming straight for us. This time, he leaves and goes to Zariel with a tremendous amount of really dangerous information.
Mm-hmm.
He knows literally everything about your group.
The issue is not that we can't beat him, it's whether or not we can stop him.
Alright, I literally leave. I go out here.
So, Azra sees Romeo walk away, and he has to, like, physically restrain a...
Well, Wispa would definitely follow him, because she didn't even say what was going on. He didn't know what the hell was...
I do not leave the area, I just go outside the barricade so that if needed, I have access to spells.
Wispa would be like, what's going on? Like, Haruman and Ryder combined. Ryder's gone, you know.
I persuaded Ryder to take over a burden that was mine, but without the deal that protected everyone from Haruman. He's back to being just Haruman. I do not know of a way to save Ryder from this situation.
Fuck.
Just to be
So
careful,
Ryder
are you
is
having this
basically
conversation right
gone.
next to Mahadi?
Yes, I would have. If I went right here, so if she approached a cloak there, yes.
Yeah.
Mahadi would be like, Haruman's back? What? I'm just kidding. He wouldn't say that. I'm just kidding. You go ahead.
He is, though, listening, probably. Oh, God, this is so bad.
So I'm assuming time is going on. So...
Yeah.
If we're here
Haruman's
by
briefly
the
monologuing.
are we here by the saddles or no? We're just outside, like, the border.
Outside.
Okay.
So, we don't know what happens if there's like an act of violence or something inside of.
We are unable to enact violence within the Emporium, within
Well,
this
you don't know
circle.
that if Romeo didn't tell you, and I don't think Romeo
Oh,
told you.
shit, you're right, we don't know that.
Romeo knows it.
No, wait. He told us
So-
when we came in.
No, Romeo literally told only you, because Romeo never came over to the group.
No.
Romeo went
He told
here
us. He told us the
to
rules
here.
as we were coming in.
No,
Those
he
the rules,
said no.
not the consequences.
He chose the rules, but not the consequences. And he didn't tell you that. He didn't even say it. The sign said it. The sign said. I gotta find it again.
The only thing that we know is that this is neutral ground.
Yeah, it says
Like,
no fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions.
Yeah.
You don't know what happens if you try. You don't know what happens if you actually do inflict violence or whatever. Yeah.
I think that Romeo told
Oh.
Wispa that...
Yeah, I'm going
that
to tell you but now, you are well within the encampment. You are unable to cast spells, literally physically unable to cast spells or take aggressive action against other people. No, period. The moment he leaves the encampment, he can do whatever he wants. That is why I stepped here, because I am ready to stop him if he tries to flee. I have counterspell and hold paralysis spells available if he tries to escape our clutches.
Would my telepathic message and stuff would have still happened because I already done that magic.
You did, yes.
Okay, now that he's telling me that, I can tell you.
Ah, I love that.
Ow.
Through the eerie token.
Kyle, would I know if from where I am I can cast message at a player within the camp?
Ooh, probably not.
You would know that that would not work.
That would be a huge gap within their security.
I had a
as far as your token, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, wait, guys, rewind. Fuck.
Does the token not work?
The token would work. Avernus fairy lights would not. So fairy lights never happened.
Shit.
But Jess's token is like the way I'll say that it kind of made sense.
Okay.
Still.
Okay, so even non-hostile cantrips don't work at all.
Nope.
That's why I was asking about messages, because the dancing lights work.
Oh, that was just an oversight. Okay.
Or maybe you have a mirror and just literally did a dancing light signal to me.
That, I think, would be Azra's, like, second, was just, like, using his gauntlet as a mirror to reflect light at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably a lot more obvious to Haruman.
Well, dancing lights would be very obvious, too.
It has verbal and somatic components. Yeah, he had to mutter something to do it.
Yeah. So, it happened. I tell you what's up.
So I was asking, so the token works, so you can still do that, yep.
So Azra's gonna look at Haruman as he's doing his monologuing, and he's going to say,
You see, that's how it is! And he's just like going on and on.
"You're aware that we are at a stalemate here. The instant you leave this encampment, we will be upon you. You could not defeat us with a host of devils last time. What makes you think you can even escape us alone?"
Not alone, but as I said, Mahadi is an ally. I'm in his home. I tell him to send a message, and he will do so. He will get Zariel, and either Zariel herself or Zariel's forces will come. Do you feel like fighting a fallen angel today, Paladin? Fallen Paladin?
I will do...
What did you say?
Ooh. How does Haruman know that?
Okay, so, pause. In Kyle's mind, a devil recognizes a devil. And I think he recognizes Gorgoth, and I think he recognizes the brimstone and things like that that are around you. That was Kyle's logic. Do you think I am wrong?
Because he's not a devil himself.
I think it's a stretch, but I think that as the DM, you are allowed to make such stretches, so yes, that's fine.
Okay.
So Azra is... Like,
Juniper's eyes get real big.
He winces a little, but tries to hide it as Haruman says that, and he says, "As a paladin, I will fight whoever I must to stop evil such as you and your mistress. The days of Zariel's reign are coming to an end, and your futile squirming will only serve to prolong it, not to save it."
I think I'm at home here. I think I'm among friends.
So Gallus,
You have to leave. You have to leave at some point.
do you have anything to say to the fact that basically Ryder is dead?
Who?
Gallus?
Oh, Gallus. Yeah, Gallus, you are there, and you do see that Ryder is 100% possessed by Haruman, right? Or Ryder's no longer here. Ryder is dead. Chris?
He's kind of like in shock, I guess.
Cool. Good story, bro.
I mean, that's totally fair. I think that he's just, like,
Yeah.
gone kind of catatonic at the thought of Ryder being dead.
Oh, well, it's gonna hurt more later.
I was going to ask. So this is a conversation that's happening right in front of me. Aerith?
Yup, you are here now.
Oh. Okay. So
You can
If
see his
it's-
handsome golden hair.
Yeah, if anything, I think Eris is gonna, I want her to seduce Hamaji, or whatever the fuck his name is. Hamadi, yeah, sure. Be like, oh, don't tell Zariel about us. Like,
So
you know,
Hamadi's over here at the entrance where
yeah,
Romeo
so
is.
I wanna walk over there.
You find that the second you start, try talking. Say something.
To him?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'd walk over and be like, hi. Hi there.
Yes. Hi.
Are you busy?
I'm always busy. This is my establishment.
Oh, yes, I know. You're such a hardworking man. You're like a bitch.
The second you start talking, like, in a seductive way, you find yourself unable to speak.
Oh, fuck me. I hate
The
this.
place senses your ill intentions and stops you from doing it.
How is it
Ill-intention-
ill intent
That's
to
what
just not want him to
intention.
spread rumors?
Isn't she outside of the thing?
Yeah.
He has his own personal bubble. He is part of the Emporium.
Well, it's not ill intentions if it's like, hey.
You're trying
let's
to seduce him for your own gain, and I call that emotional and mental harm, and therefore the spell would block it.
What's one mental harm?
I think it's physical pleasure, but okay, go for it.
Yeah, she isn't having him harm anybody. She's having him do inaction.
Multiple actions. Like I'm saying.
Azra's going to kill Romeo.
So,
Romeo? Romeo's fault.
This
the
is
idea
literally
is
all
that
Romeo's
this
fault.
is also part of the Emporium, and Mahadi himself is also part of the Emporium. So, like, these
Okay.
2 points you can consider as also part of it.
Well, we had
To the
said that
right,
we wanted to be
completely
away from
safe.
it so that we would be without their
To
their
the
boundaries.
left, completely safe. To the right, completely safe. But these 2 spots are still part of the Emporium. Okay.
We
I'm
can't
gonna
be
go
like 5
a little
feet
way.
within the Emporium.
What'd you say?
We can't be 5 feet within the Emporium.
There's no fighting in the Emporium. There's no trying to, like, if you were trying to fuck someone for actual fun, and, like, that's fine. But trying to fuck someone with, like, ill-gotten means, or, like, ill-gotten gains kind of a thing, like, then that's blocked.
Magic is based on intent.
Yes, exactly, thank you.
Magic is fucking stupid. I hate fucking magic so much. It's so annoying.
I
Okay.
feel like I would ask, what's his name, Mahadi, you said?
Yeah, like,
I
not
would
your
ask
Hadi,
Mahadi.
but my Hadi. Mahadi.
Oh my god.
Did you name him? Because his name.
No, I didn't. He's named Mahadi in the book.
Okay. That makes
This
sense.
is ridiculous.
I would say, Mahadi, is it true that you are allies with Zariel?
While inside the Emporium is completely neutral, the Emporium itself is fostered by donations from devils and archdevils, and Asmodeus himself puts his stamp of approval on it. And since Asmodeus, put Zariel in place, it's all one big chain of command that I am also in among the other fiends and such.
Would
But yes.
not informing Zariel of our presence and having her summon an army against us be an act of harm that you took?
It would not happen inside, but if it happened outside my establishment, and that's no scratch off my back.
Well, you are the establishment. What if everybody hears that Mahadi, the man who owns the neutral ground, decided to take a side rather than staying neutral to something that had nothing to do with him? That would ruin your establishment and it would ruin your
Then I-
reputation.
That is a great
Because it
argument.
wouldn't-
You are
Yes.
calling forth wrath against us. That is not very neutral.
Exactly.
Let's pause. I never said anything about calling Wrath down. I never said anything about anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just running my establishment, and then you start talking about Haruman, and you start talking about... I'm just running an emporium for devils and fiends. I know not what you speak of.
I say, well,
but-
Haruman said that basically you were his bitch, and if he would tell you stuff, and you would do whatever he said.
No, if Asmodeus or Zariel need something, I will be at their beck and call. But if it would not happen on these grounds. It would happen outside of these grounds.
Yes, but
Her
you are the
argument
head
is still
of
sound.
This thing. You
But
are
this
still
thing moves. This thing moves. So we move.
Yeah.
And then in this spot where we were previously, hell is struck down.
No. You seem confused by my argument here. My argument is the act of if you were to have Harman send a message to Zariel, or you were to send a message to Zariel for Harman, that message would directly cause an act of harm against us. Therefore, sending that message is causing harm and should not be
You
done.
are not protected from harm infinitely. You are only protected from harm while you are inside my establishment.
So as long as we live in
Right,
the
so
warrior for the rest
you
of
will
our
live
lives.
Inside my
inside the
establishment, you will be
establishment.
protected forever. I would be calling guards, and the guards would stay outside. It's like, here's an example. Let's say an angel came from celestial, right? Came from the celestial realm, and was in hell, and there's an angel. Obviously, or a demon. Demons and angels both are hated enemies. We hate them. They're horrible. They're god-awful. Haha, see what I did there. So, if an angel or a demon were inside my establishment, they would be protected. But it would still be my job as a fiend to report them. And then as they left the establishment, they would be arrested.
So you're a snitch.
He works for Avernus. What did you expect?
You're not
He
here.
works
Shut
for
up.
Asmodeus, the head of all of hell. All 9 or 10 levels. 9 levels.
The king snitch.
Yeah.
All right, well, you're talking about you're running an establishment here, of course. And, you're a businessman. This is a business. Money is king. So, what'll it take to buy your silence there, buddy?
You not to realize that Asmodeus sees all. He would see that transaction happen, and then I would be smote immediately.
But it doesn't have anything to do with Asmodeus. It has something to do with Azrael. So it wouldn't
Zariel.
harm him correctly right away or personally. And he also likes business.
Do you know who corrupted Zariel? Do you know who was responsible for her fall?
I don't care who corrupted Zariel.
Asmodeus
You take a guess.
himself. Zariel is a pet project. Zariel is his number one, right underneath Asmodeus. I don't want will with Asmodeus. That's all I'm saying. I don't.
All right, huh.
I would not be a snitch, except for Asmodeus and Zariel.
I feel like there's no way out of this.
Well, no, there's a way out of this. You guys can leave. It's only if you try to go after Harrowman. And Harrowman will leave. So if Harrowman leaves peacefully, you guys leave peacefully.
But he's going to tell Zariel all the plans and everything.
It's like, that sucks, guys. Like, shit.
Which again fucks us permanently.
I still stand by. I'm just gonna wait outside, away from this guy, to cast Hold Monster on Harmon.
We cut back to the other party. Azra, Gallus, and Juniper, are you saying anything to Harrowman?
I don't think Azra has any more to say to him. Like, it's just Haramon gloating at this point.
Yeah, he goes, speaking of gloating, he starts, like, opening up the mask, and he's like, he looks at Gallus, and he's like, he starts speaking in Ryder's voice. He's like, my child,
Okay, now that's
I will always be there to protect you.
Azra turns to
And-
Gallus and he says, Gallus, you need to leave. I have a question. What languages does Gallus speak?
1 second. Common, Decent, and Dwarvish.
Fuck.
What a
So,
random...
hey, Gallus, how old is Gallus?
Like 20.
Okay, are you walking away or no? Are you staying right there?
No, I'm staying right here.
Cool. And he looks at you, he licks his lips, and he goes, I'll tell you, that one time I spent with your mom 20 years ago was pretty good.
Azra is going to say, Gallus, you need to get back to the Sphere Breaker
Hard
immediately.
insight.
He needs to know if it's true.
Fuck.
Hard insight. That's bad.
Please roll insight. What'd you get?
Legally up 9 and 19, but it chose the 9!
So 14 is his insight.
You are. There's a very good possibility that Ryder was your dad.
Oh no.
Gallus, I
Hey,
need
I'm
you.
waiting outside, and I'm fighting this man outside.
Okay, so you come outside?
Yeah.
The moment, now that you're out and there's a moment of peace, I would touch you on the shoulder and say, Dallas, I know this isn't a great time. And I pull out a letter from Ryder and I say, but Ryder left this before he put on the helmet.
Hold it.
He was always calling you my son.
Azra is leading.
Put it away.
No.
I say, Gallus, whenever you're ready, I've got your letter from Ryder.
And I'm literally just posted outside waiting for this guy.
Yo, we gotta jump him when he gets out.
Azra wanted very badly to put the importance of the infernal tack on Gallus, but he was unable to do so.
So, I have.
So as he looks, as Harman looks at you, Azra, he's like, "Is this not better? I thought you'd want your friend back. Is this not pleasing to you to see Ryder speak and talk again?"
I have
Sorry.
lost several things dear to me since entering this monstrous plane, and you are the first being who has taken something from me, who has had the misfortune to appear within my reach. By all means, take your first steps outside. I would like the pleasure of planting my blade through each of your fingers individually.
No, I think I'm okay. I think actually I'll get a haircut. I think Ryder's hair is a little too fuzzy for me. I like it a little shorter. I can't take the helmet off, but they can cut the hair that's around the helmet. Maybe shave the beard a little bit. So, and then he walks over to the barber, and he's just gonna get
Azra walks with him. 10 feet away from him. Azra walks with him.
Oh my god. Stardust Crusaders, after all.
Gonna say it's against the rules to inflict physical harm, but to be annoying as shit until he wants to leave. There's nothing wrong with that.
There are by no means any rules against it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We've experienced something like this before with the devil that was in the dome, where no bad magic or anything like that could enter.
Slightly different spell, but yes, it was along the same lines. Yeah.
Okay. So does no magic at all work in this place? From
Yeah,
what
no
my-
magic. That's the difference. No magic. Yeah, that was only offensive magic that wouldn't work. This is all magic that would work.
Oh shit, Eris, how do you talk to people? Oh, you have telepathy now. Yes, excuse me.
Racially, telepathy.
Yeah. Okay. And magic from the outside cannot enter.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Never mind. I can't do what I wanted to.
Will say, out of character, that was pretty good of Ryder, of Wyatt and Max to work this out, but at the same time, it's kind of fucked everybody over in the way that it's like, it's a mousetrap. We're stuck in this mousetrap where, like, Haruman can't leave, but you guys also can't leave, so we're just...
Yeah,
Well,
Azra
so
is
you
going...
asked me to roleplay a devil, and that's what I did.
No, it's not even that. No. I mean, it was very good roleplay. That's not what I meant at all. But that's the ingenious part, is, like, we're now stuck in this mall. It's like
Yeah.
Azra is staying right where he is, 10 feet from Haruman at all times, until Haruman leaves.
So Haruman walks over to this woman, and he's like, Are you the barber? And she'd be like, yes, would you like your hair cut? And he goes, I cannot take my helmet off, but yes, if you could trim up around
Next
the ears.
45 minutes is just Kyle going to each fucking vendor.
Yes, it
100%
is.
Yeah, yes, that's what Haruman's going to do. He kind of lives here now. So if you guys...
I need you to know that Azra can not let Haruman go. So this scene is going to go until you let Haruman leave. Or until someone else forcibly makes Azra leave.
Okay.
Have we met all the vendors, by the way?
Oh,
We haven't met all the vendors yet, so this might be our chance to meet all
Nope,
the vendors.
because we
So-
ended up in a really awful scene of Max and Wyatt's devising.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, they're at the barber. There was... I do have my notes I found. Where did I close them by...
There's magical tattoos, which, you know, are a thing.
Yes. Oh, well, that's dumb. Okay.
You're dumb.
I'll give it is 8:45.
Yeah, we'll be ending this at 9, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. I doubted you. It was a reminder of time.
Oh, yes, thank you. So, yeah, she's Bernie the barber. Then we have...
Kyle definitely named them.
I only named some of them.
Bernie the barber. Did you name
I think
Bernie
she's
the barber?
I'm pretty sure she's canon. Actually, I know she's canon. I just have to find her page. But yes, she is 100% canon.
And you did not name her.
Right here. Bernie the barber. Bernie appears as a cheerful, well-kept woman. She provides all services any proficient barber might, up to and including medical attention for those with injuries or ailments. For healing purposes, she has the healer feat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so Bernie the barber is a real character that Kyle did not make up. So there.
Why are Wizards of the Coast all Kyles?
I think that's why I want a job there. That's why I applied, you know? So, this is a mind flayer. His name is Idbra, and Idbra
Is inbred.
sells curses.
Of course he does.
That is Tiza.
Juniper speaks
And-
Elvish, right?
I believe so. Let me just double
Does she
check.
speak Undercommon?
I speak Common, Infernal, Celestial. Technically, I am part Fae. So,
Oh, but just Common, Celestial, and Infernal? Okay,
Yeah.
well then that's...
Tiza runs Notorious Notaries. She does which notary might not seem like a weird thing to do, but you gotta remember devil deals and archdevil.
Not in a
deals,
world
things
full
like
of
that.
evil, lawful creatures.
Exactly. She's an evil lawyer.
She's an evil lawyer. I hate that.
There are a pair of these two are down here.
are they succubuses? Succubi, as you will.
Tell me I'm pretty.
You're a pretty girl.
Looking.
You
Wish I
didn't
could
tell us
zoom
what
in.
the succubi were.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the notes here. I wish I could zoom in on my own, like, stuff here. Did I not put her in here? Okay.
We just lost Kyle.
That
Kyle!
is the way, yes. With
Kyle,
10
you're
minutes
off!
to go.
Hold on, I'm gonna yell at him.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. Put your cam back on, babe.
I think what happened is I have two monitors, and I think I meant to, like, double-click in one area, and I accidentally hit the, end button.
Truly amazing.
Yeah, so the succubi, they just assist, that skeleton person, but yeah, so Haruman is just going around from business
But
to
what
business.
does the skeleton person do?
Their business is called the Rose Repose, and it's a funeral business.
Ironic.
Interesting.
I guide others to a
Thanks,
treasure
I
I
hate
can
it.
never possess.
This guy here, he sells animals. His name is Zeneth, and he operates a business he has a larva farm. And you're right, they are indeed these things. So they start out as these things as babies.
Ooh.
They're Dave
And then when they
Grohlworms?
get- when they get older, they turn into these.
Thanks, I hate it.
More handsome.
So that's what that one is.
Why is everything in hell so bad?
Then we have this guy.
He performs tentacle sex.
At one point, he was a human, and now he's all tentacles. Like, where you can see he has 3 eyes at the top, but every other part of him is now tentacles.
Interesting.
His
How
mouth is
delightfully
tentacles, his
hateful.
nose is tentacles, his ears are tentacles.
We
his
get the picture, my man.
There's definitely a porn about this.
He is a porn.
I think that this is now just Kyle likes to show off all his stuff.
Like I said, not all of this is me. Only some of this is me.
We have at no point indulged Kyle in any of his set pieces, and now he's forcing us to do so via horror.
Yeah.
The intent, but yeah, Harrowman's just walking around. Yeah, so this guy is he sells spell scrolls and things like that, magic. This guy here that you were asking about is kind of a general purpose store, so anything
That picture is
in the...
so blurry.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that blurry when I originally put it in, but general purpose store. We got this devil, I mean, and he has a pet imp.
He looks like a Jabba the Hutt like light version.
His business
Jabba the Hutt.
is he's a messenger, so he can send messages to people. He's got like the mail. Harrowman gets to the message system.
And we say no.
Fuck.
No message for you.
What do you mean? I'm just talking to my old friend, fuck, what was his name?
Yeah, fuck, what's your name?
My old friend, Fetala. Fetala, how have you been? And then Fetala's like, blah, 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 blah.
I lost track of Haruman on the map.
What?
I said I lost track of Haruman on the map. He's somewhere on here. Oh, is he there? Cool.
And he's like, what? I can't send a message? Is sending a message illegal now?
Fitala, how much do you charge for your messaging services?
No, let me see.
Also, is Haruman spending Ryder's money?
Not
he
that I
hasn't bought anything yet. Well, he did spend Ryder's money on the haircut. Yeah.
hope it did.
Okay, so we've lost all of Ryder's equipment.
All my basic ass equipment and 66 gold.
Yes, anything that was on Ryder is now Harrowman's, unless like it was in a bag of holding or something. But yes,
I
that was...
literally had nothing of value on me.
Okay.
God, do you think I can get Haruman into the bag of devouring?
Okay, here we are.
That would
the business,
be delicious.
Fetala's business is called From Here to Avernus, which is a pretty good name. It's a pretty good name. It provides imps as couriers, as well as...
That's not what I asked.
What?
I asked Fetala how much he charges for his messaging services.
Yes, but I have to describe the messaging services before I tell you the costs.
Gotcha.
You don't, but that's fine.
Spellcasting services for transmitting information over long distances. The more secure the means, the more expensive. Fetala can also exchange soul coins for gold or gemstones. Let's see here. Here we are. Delivery pricing. A single soul coin for parcel deliveries weighing 5 pounds or less. For a larger parcel, he charges 2 soul coins.
Oh, he only deals in soul coins.
Yes, but he will trade soul coins for gold. I don't know if he would do the other way around.
Well, that means Haruman can't use the services. Ryder didn't have any soul coins on him.
Mm-hmm.
Only 66 gold.
How much gold?
Literally nothing but 66 gold and
Okay, and 66 gold, even if he could change it backwards, isn't even enough for one soul coin anyway.
So Azra asks him, "What do you charge for your services?" And he's like, "Soul coins." And I go,
Yeah.
"Ha! Good luck, bitch." At Haramon.
I love that.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what though?
I'm sorry,
Haramon.
that's so petty to imagine Azra. That's hilarious.
It's Haramon. Azra is done with this bullshit. And Azra says, "You know what though, Haramon? I will make you a deal.
Oh.
I have a few soul coins in my bag.
Yes.
If you can grab them, they're yours."
Who knows about the bag?
Literally, me and Eris. For that.
Well, no, but you
Yeah.
came back and told the rest of the party, though.
I told them that Eris got in trouble. I didn't give specifics.
Okay, you're right, because I know Kyle as the DM as part of the recap said Bag of Devouring, but you're right, I don't know that in character you said it. Okay.
Azra's been holding on to the bag this whole time. He's never let anyone else touch it.
That's true, too.
And we've had bigger things to deal with, what with the shambling mounds and shit.
I will say, as a question to the party as a whole, minus me and minus JD, does anyone ever remember JD saying the bag got to Eris, or like the words Bag of Devouring, or anything of that sort?
I heard nothing about the bag. Period.
Me neither. I didn't hear anything.
You were here, Greg.
I heard nothing about it. I didn't hear. I was like,
No, the only time it was discussed was after you had recounted, Kyle.
Yes, out of character recap. Okay. Alright, I like this then. That's pretty smart.
And I was gonna say, in exchange for these coins, you will not mention Juniper. I want her to stay safe.
mention everybody but Juniper. Fuck everybody except
Hey,
for Juniper.
Azra's making a deal he thinks that Haramon will accept, and that he thinks is reasonable for Haramon.
So,
Okay.
I have a question though. I'm trying to think of how the Bag of Devouring would work in this thing, because here's my thought process. You making the deal, I don't know that you can make the deal.
Oh my god, you specifically told me that I couldn't do it!
Yes,
Because my intention is actively hostile.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't make this deal anyway, it doesn't matter.
If you could figure out a way to not say it, to like just put the bag down, and then Haruman takes the bag from you, or something like that, like, you could leave the bag somewhere by accident.
Okay,
And, like,
here's the thing. I need 2 questions for the party. 1, does everyone think it's reasonable for Azra to have at least 1 soul coin on his person?
Probably.
2, is everyone okay with losing a soul coin?
Yeah.
I mean, I sacrificed myself, so fuck yeah, fuck him.
my second thing was going to be, I think the Bag of Devouring itself's magic would work here, because it's not a spell.
Right.
And I think also, you only take the damage once you're inside of it, and the inside of it is a demi-plane, and therefore not part of the
So
carnival.
Ezra's thought is, he drops a soul coin in the bag, and just leaves it behind his back when they go to the next stall. And just doesn't notice when Haramon reaches
Question
inside.
though. Would you not have to open the bag in order to drop it in?
Nope. Oh, you have to open the bag, but it's when you reach inside the bag
That's true.
that it has the chance to eat.
Exactly. Opening the bag itself is not negative. I'm now wondering, see, that's the thing about this fucking spell. Will this carnival let you drop the bag, or will the bag be stuck in your hands because it knows the bag is dangerous?
But it's only 50-50
I'm not gonna
chance
drop
to be
the
dangerous.
bag. I'm gonna let Haramon pickpocket me.
Like, it's still gonna be like, you're just gonna be wearing it on your back like a backpack kind of
Precisely.
thing. Okay. Alright, yeah, so you wearing it, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So Azra is going to have this thought. He can't cast guidance on himself, but that's okay. I don't have any
You
inspiration.
should pull it
so
out
God help
mockingly
me.
and be like, "Don't you wish you had a soul coin?" And then just
Oh my god, that's exactly what I do, Juniper. You're a genius. Azra is going to like hold out a soul coin, and like when the courier tells him, "Oh, I charge soul coins for this," Azra's gonna hold one out and like pull it between his fingers, and look at Haruman and like smirk and drop it in the bag. And then he's gonna go look at something else.
Okay. I'm gonna have Haruman make a couple rolls.
Can I do anything to make this better? This is just so delicious.
He rolled really bad on his insight.
Fantastic!
Yep.
So he's got a big old dick? Like, what?
So as a catch-up, which I feel like you get because you used to be Haruman, Haruman was walking around the place asking, talking to the different people, and then he got to this dude who runs the messenger service. And we found out that the messenger is 1 soul coin per message. And Haruman has no soul coins, because Ryder had no soul coins. Ezra has the Bag of Devouring, which nobody except for Eris and him knows is a Bag of Devouring.
Yeah.
And so he took a soul coin and put it in the Bag of Devouring. Like, haha, you can't have this. And then Azra walked away. Azra is secretly hoping that he can tempt Haruman into pickpocketing him.
And he failed the insight.
And Haruman failed the insight. So now Haruman is going to do a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna happen to fail my perception check.
Why did he pop
Oh,
up?
this is...
Really wish Haruman had rolled higher on that insight. So,
This is literally legendary. I'm so happy I get to see it happen. Like, holy shit.
So Haruman thinks he's like, haha, and you've almost done the full circle. Like, you only had like 1 or 2 more people to meet. Like, you're now standing by this person's stall.
Cool!
Truly fascinating wares you have here, my friend.
And then in the center here, this guy's like running a carnival game of some sort. He's like a fox person.
Oh, he's foxy, alright.
You got like these snake-headed people up here, and and so
I have a question though, Kyle.
yeah.
I would like to actually roll a perception check for when Haruman sticks his hand in the bag.
Yeah, that would be right now. Go ahead.
16!
You do see him going for the back.
Fantastic. What I want to do, if he puts his hand in there and is not swallowed, I want to grab his hand and hold it in the bag.
I don't think you could do that based on the rules of the Emporium.
Ah, okay.
Does Haruman make a check?
No, it's a 50-50 chance for whether he gets caught inside the bag or not.
He hasn't done that yet. He's only gone to get the coin. When a part of a living, it does say living creature. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a fiend. He's not
I
dead.
know. I'm teasing. 50% chance. So let me roll a 50-50.
Oh god, this is so
I feel as though this scroll should be public.
So I will turn GM feature off, and I will say evens. He survives.
Oh, God.
Odds, he is sucked in.
Okay.
Oh
Here's the question. 1 through 20, is that literally 50-50? It is, right?
Yes, if you hit slash roll 1d20, evens and odds is 50-50.
That's only asking because the whole, 10 plus is actually equal more.
Kyle, you could literally do slash roll 1d2. Like, it's...
Okay.
Well, I just want to be able to click a button, so I'm going to click a D20.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Odds he gets sucked in.
Yes. Evens he saves, odds he gets sucked in.
I think if he doesn't get sucked in, then you have to call him out on doing what he did, meaning...
Absolutely. He's a thief in the Emporium.
Let's just roll the die.
No,
also,
absolutely.
we're past 9 o'clock, but let's
dude,
roll the die.
Fucking roll it, Kyle!
It's his names.
Fuck!
So he gets that soul coin and he pulls
No,
it
but-
out.
Ezra's gonna grab his hand as he pulls away from the bag, and he's
You
gonna
can't.
yell...
You can't grab him.
As he pulls away, once he's out of the bag. I think Azra tries to grab it once he's in the bag, but he fails to do so.
Yeah.
So he grabs it when he's out of the bag and yells, "Thief! Return to me my property!"
And then he gives you the coin. He goes, "Oh, I thought you were. You said I could have it. You literally said if I could go in the bag, I could take it. So."
I said no such thing. A
Yeah,
thief,
literally not.
liar.
All right. He steps back and he goes,
I take the soul coin back.
"Yeah, you get the soul coin back."
Damn it! Fuck.
Do you leave the pouch on the ground, though? Do you think he's gonna pick it up?
No. The bag is. I never took the bag off.
It's on him still. I'm gonna now after that whole thing.
There's
he's
no
gonna
way
roll
to
insight.
change that.
He's gonna roll insight again.
Why? Why would he roll insight again?
I thought it was suspicious as fuck, and now he's like, "That was weird."
What do you mean? You tried to steal from him after he taunted you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Here's my question. Here's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
When you reach into a bag of devouring, do you feel like the tentacles, even though he got out,
That
do you
has
still
to
feel
be-
weird stuff on the inside?
That has to be a you answer, my man. I feel like the bag would, like, disguise itself as something harmless.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's really up to you.
Well, yeah, I'm reading the description, and yeah, I think on the 50% that it doesn't, it is a bag on the inside. So yeah, I think 100% nothing happened. So yeah, he's like, "I almost got it, didn't I?"
You almost had me there, you sneaky bitch. Fuck.
He puts it back in the bag and then continues walking around the market.
Azra, like, lets out a litany of curses under his breath in Undercommon.
Can you go be like, he broke the rules, he should get kicked out?
Well, no, because according to, if he was actually stealing, then the carnival, the Emporium would have stopped him. But because Azra wanted him to take it, then he
No.
wasn't stealing.
It was, again, intent. It wasn't actually theft.
Exactly. Okay.
Oh,
that's
God, that
your
was
reason.
so smart, and I'm so mad that it failed.
Ugh.
I'm so glad that Max made me roll that out in the open, because I think that was a smart idea, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, that is 10 out of 10 an open roll, yeah.
Yeah. That was really good, JD. That was really smart.
Thank you.
Fucking.
If I had inspiration, I would have asked to make him re-roll it.
So, out of character, how are people feeling about Ryder being dead and Harwin being back?
Out of character, it's past 9 o'clock, and we need a break before our other campaign.
You know, if we talk for 2 minutes, then we can still break for like 15 minutes or whatever, but yeah.
Out of game, I'm gonna say JD loves this direction the plot has taken. Azra is going to stab Romeo through the heart. If Romeo had not put on Harumon's helmet, none of this would have happened. And not wearing Harumon's helmet was at the top of things for people in our party to do.
Amazing.
No, the
sorry,
only thing I would say, JD, I don't know if you were necessarily here because I know you missed a few sessions, but it did come out that Harumon's helmet acts similarly to like the One Ring in Lord of the Rings, where whoever is in possession of it is almost charmed into wanting to wear it.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, it has a magical sway over you if you have it and aren't wearing it. Now, Romeo still made the deal. Like,
Sure.
I'm not saying Romeo's not at fault. I'm just saying there is another force in the mix. And Harwin,
Absolutely.
What I
Azra
wanna-
is not aware of this.
What I want to know is if he's not allowed to make deals that would harm the party, then how did this even come to be? Because Haruman was making a deal with Ryder, which would ultimately harm the party.
Harwin is not
Because
allowed
the
to
deal was
harm
struck
the
a long
party,
time
but
ago.
can harm himself.
They can harm themselves.
It
Well,
wasn't
you guys all
fair.
froze.
It wasn't
Ryder,
fair.
Ryder committed suicide to save Romeo.
No, but here's the thing: is I thought the whole thing was he couldn't do anything that would lead to harm in the party.
It's not leading to harm specifically if the person is basically submitting. It
But
was a
here's the
martyrdom.
thing: is that he
It
knows
wasn't a
that
murder,
once he
it
takes
was
over Ryder's body, that he's gonna have full control and will hurt the party. So how did he make that deal?
Because we made the deal a long time ago.
The deal was Harwin cannot harm the party. Harwin cannot cause an action that would make the party want to harm him. The deal was not that he could not do something that would cause the party harm in theory. Like, he could not have done something, an example, that would have been alerting Zariel, because that would have caused you to attack him. The deal stopped him from attacking you and wanted to prevent you from attacking him. As a matter of fact, Harleman was very specific on it had to happen today, because if Romeo had gotten control again, he would have gone to Azra, told him, and said, I want you to promise me that if I'm ever making deals like that, you will try to kill me. Because
So
then what would have happened was Harleman could no longer make those deals because he knew that it would be directly Azra is then trying to harm him.
Right.
I was actually feeling every time you guys were like, should we take a long rest? I'm like, please take a long rest, please. Because if you guys took a long rest and like somebody rolled high on perception or whatever, you could have maybe stopped it.
Breaking up for me, and I need to start setting up. So I'm gonna
Okay,
do all of Max's D&D time chat. I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you in a bit.
JD, everyone else.
All right, bye guys. Meet everybody 9:30.